Hello! Right, final piece of tourism, and I wasn't even sure if this one was going to be on today, but it is. And today I'm at Highbury Fields in London. That's where I've been in London for the weekend. So this is the parkrun I said last time. I've heard is quite chaotic, purely because it's a 5-lap course and it gets 400 or 500 people at it. But apparently by the second lap you are overtaking people constantly, and yeah, it's just absolutely chaos going around it. But I'm quite looking forward to the kind of challenge of that. I think it'll be quite good fun. Something a wee bit different. Although I'm not sure after the 4th lap if I'll be enjoying it or not. As I said, you can see on the ground it's pretty frosty, and to be honest, I was frantically refreshing everything before I set off, mainly to see if the run was actually going ahead or not, because I know quite a lot up in Leeds have cancelled, a couple around here in London have cancelled as well, so I kind of set off almost kind of blind. I figured it had to be on because I hadn't put anything up, but yeah, set off blind to run here. That's why I'm a wee bit warm in it, puff. But yeah, set off blind, ran here, and yeah, it's definitely going ahead. And to be honest, if it starts on this grass here and then goes around the park, it's going to be absolutely fine. I mean, the ground, I don't know if the crunching is kind of apparent or not in the microphone, but the ground's solid. So start and end on grass is going to be absolutely sound. I'm not really sure what to expect in terms of the numbers. Like, I've done, the only big parkrun I've ever actually done was Woodhouse Moor, but that's only a couple of laps around the park and it's well spread out, paths are quite wide. Here, I don't know if it comes across yet, paths aren't widest. It's really not a massively wide path. That with a few hundred people and the fact that it's a relatively short lap, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, but we'll see. I mean, the other thing I'm spotting right now in the thing again, there's this very, very slight incline, but it's pretty flat, to be honest with you. It's a very flat course, so it should be alright. I mean, to be honest, I had to run up a couple of hills just to get here from over at King's Crossway, so I think, yeah, it looks a relatively short, flat part. It does look a wee kind of slope ahead of in front of me right now, but I think it'll be fine. I just need to try and find the first timers briefing, although I think it is just start off behind me, go to pass, run round 5 times, come back in at the end and just hope you're tracking it so you know what lap you're on. Yeah, I'll plug in 5 kilometres so I definitely won't get mixed up, because I can see me getting 3 laps round and going, how far have I done? Not quite sure why the parkrun's turned into a bit of a crime scene. Not about it, cross flats. Right, first timers briefing. Let's see what the course is. Right, that's one of the best first timer briefings. Yeah, personally done it, was great fun. Yeah, crime scene behind me is the finishing funnel. Didn't know that. But didn't figure out exactly where the start line is. She pointed, said it's over here and then we'll go over to the path like I thought. So we'll see how we go. I'm not putting in any sort of quick time today. I did run here. It is 2.5 kilometres to run here. Yeah, I'm not going to, no massively fast time, just to, let's see how I got on. Maybe I'll put 27 minutes again. That seems to be what I'm running at. And yeah, try that, see how I got on, and I'll, yeah, let's see how I got on at the end of the run. This is pretty much you, just constant people. If you can see behind, but it's just, yeah, just a massive crowd on the other side of the park. But I've done 2 laps, I'm lapping people, and I'm getting lapped. Madness. There's still 3 to go. That's 3. And yeah, I have absolutely no context of who's in my lap, who's in the lead lap, folks running behind me, who knows. Quite good fun though. If you can see over the other side of the park, that's the finish tunnel around there. You can see people coming in. Just constant crowds. This is the end of lap 5. Not Mario, Right, I've just crossed the line. 181, not a bad position. I think I've done it in 25 something or other. Again, pretty good time there, I'm happy with that. And yeah, I've also discovered how multiple funnels actually work at a parkrun. Yeah, they've got like a couple funnel system behind me. And yeah, it makes sense when there's as many people. But yeah. Right, we get scanned in. Enjoyed that. Right, I'm finished all scanned in. I actually had a really nice chat there at the end with actually the guy who took my picture at the start of the parkrun. I was chatting away to him for a good 5 minutes, really nice fella. Again, doing the same as me, bit of tourism, just because early on get to this and get back to the hotel. But yeah, so parkrun itself, yeah, 5 laps, it's chaotic. But actually, the bit I was worried about with the path wasn't too bad, although the bit in the back end, the downhill section, does get a wee bit narrow and there's a couple of bollards you need to watch out for that I didn't really run into. But yeah, it's worth watching that. The rest of the part's pretty wide and you can get through it all, but like I said on the way round, by the second lap you're now starting to overtake people, and about midway around that you're then being overtaken, so you eventually lose track of who's on the same lap as you. And you really need to be tracking it on a phone or a watch or something to know your distance, just in case you do get mixed up in what lap you're on, because even I found myself, as much as I knew roughly I was in the third lap, at the point where I'm saying the third lap earlier on, I still had that wee bit of doubt in my mind. And it was only definitely when I started the fourth lap that I knew distance wise I could only have one more lap to go. So yeah, definitely worth tracking it if you are doing it. But yeah, good fun, enjoyed that, enjoyed it, and pretty pleased with my time actually. If you can tell by the cut there, I had to check my watch what time it was. 25:13 my watch says. We'll see what the actual time is, it might be a few seconds longer than that. But that's a really quick time considering it's a hilly enough wee course. I mean, it's a repetitive small hill, and the fact that I ran here as well, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. I'm pretty chuffed with that completely. Oof. Yeah, no, really happy with that time. But now I need to try and run back to the hotel. One of the things I was saying that to the guy actually was chatting to. It's a good parkrun. It's one I'd definitely do again. You know, from here, yeah, I'll maybe try somewhere else next time in London. But yeah, it's one I've definitely come to visit this one again because I got enough to doing 5 laps. Would I do this one every single week? Absolutely no way. No way. You need to vary it up. It's just gets a bit too repetitive, I think. You know, I do find even like 3 laps of a course can be the limit. 4's a struggle. In fact, that one in Glasgow I done before, I think that was 4 laps, and yeah, by the 4th lap it's a struggle. 5's heavy going. But definitely what I'd recommend doing if you're in sort of central London. Really easy to get to. There is a tube station, I think directly across the road from it. I think it's behind me there somewhere. There was a tube station there, in front of me actually. But I just ran it and it's a straight run right through Islington to it. So it's easy to do from there depending on where you're staying. You know, it's very easy to get to. So yeah, it's one I definitely recommend. Central London, it's pretty close. But yeah, that was that. So yeah, properly enjoyed that. And like I said, now I need to go and run back. I started my watch actually, just to start the tracking. I'm going to take it very steady going back, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Go to the F1 exhibition, so I'm quite looking forward to that later. But yeah, if you've been out running, I hope you enjoyed yourself this weekend, and yeah, good luck for the new year with all the running. See, hopefully everybody's set some goals and has got confidence. But yeah, see you around up next week. Good morning! I'm in Middleton Woods for my annual visit to Middleton Woods Parkrun. And it's a Parkrun league as well, so that's part of the other reason why I'm here this week. But actually, now that I'm walking, I'm realising just how cold it really is in the woods. I've got my short sleeve t-shirt on, but yeah, I probably could have done with a long sleeve here. Oh well, I'll be fine when I get started running. I'm actually trying something a wee bit different here today at this parkrun, and in fact it's probably best explained by myself 1 year ago. This is the difficult bit of the course I find. As you can see, the surface changes, it becomes a bit more traily. It's definitely hard to run up, but As you can just see, I've still got my road shoes on. It's not, there's too much concrete for trail shoes. Right, so like I said, I always think this parkrun is, there's a bit too much trail for road shoes, but too much tarmac for trail shoes. However, today I'm actually wearing my trail shoes. I'm going to give it a shot. These are quite good and they seem alright when I've been using the Winter League on tarmac, so I've got lots of tarmac there's been, to be fair. And when I was here at the Bah Humbug, I was stood on the Parkrun course, and it is very traily, and it's going uphill this time. So I was stood all coming downhill. This time I'll be going uphill because it's the Parkrun course. So I think my trail shoes will be better than my road shoes. Also, I don't really want to mess up all my road shoes because it is going to be quite muddy on that part. So we'll see how I got on around the course with the trails. If anything, I think it'll be an interesting experiment. I've got the course and everything plugged into my watch as well. I don't think I had that last year. I think I've set myself 26:30, so I want to take it steady because we actually have got a Winter League race back here tomorrow. So I want to take it nice and steady, but also try and do a reasonable enough time, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if the trees are going to interfere with the GPS signal or not. It's something that has happened around this course before, so we'll see. But yeah, get started. I'm nearly at the start line now. I thought I'd parked miles away and was lost. I'm really regretting not having gloves or layers on. It's frozen. In fact, just through the trees, still the remnants of snow up here. Which is really strange because where I am, the snow was basically gone by the Tuesday. Everywhere else it seemed to hang around for another week, and well, that's nearly 2 weeks on from it, and it's still around in certain areas. But yeah, my bit, it was done, gone after Tuesday. Oh well, I'm sure it'll stop eventually. Right, let's start. Ready to go. We'll see how the time goes. I don't know. It'll be a bit of fun anyway, and then I'll go to practice for tomorrow. Right, see you at the end. Okay, I'm finished. Yeah, that went quite well. I think I've just beaten my target time. I think I was about 26:20, something like that. So decent enough time around the park. Definitely found it tough though. Definitely found it quite tough. It was a bit of a struggle on some of the parts, particularly on the uphill. I don't know if I was just tired, just maybe not. I did do a spin class during the week, so that has taken a bit out of me. So maybe it's just a bit of a hangover from that. But yeah, I still managed to keep I did keep to the pace pro time I'd set. I managed to track that the whole way around, which was quite good. And I stuck quite closely to it as well. So I wasn't like massively ahead at any point. It was always maybe 10 seconds or so within range of it, which was quite nice. So it meant I think I got it quite right for today. But certainly as a kind of warm up for tomorrow's Winter League back here, yeah, I think that's served its purpose. It's done quite well, I think. As for the trail shoe experiment, the results inconclusive. Yeah, I don't know. I think they definitely helped me going up the hill, but I can't tell if they kind of hindered me on the tarmac, and there was a lot. It did help that it didn't help rather that today the course was pretty dry, so even on the trail section uphill it was pretty clean actually. You could have done it in road shoes. In fact, I was talking to somebody who did same idea, same debate. They went for road shoes and they were absolutely spotless at the end of it. So I don't know, potentially I think if you were coming here first time and it had been dry in the week up to it, yeah, I'd go with road shoes. Maybe if it had been like, well then guys, maybe if it had been like very wet in the run up to it, yeah, I'd go, that's where I'd maybe consider trail shoes for the uphill. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it really did help or not. Certainly these shoes are not too bad in the tarmac, so at least my feet aren't hurting or anything like that, which is quite nice. So yeah, I tried. I don't know, who knows, maybe next year I'll see what the weather's like and I'll try it again there for the annual visit. Like I said before, I think that's set me up quite nicely for tomorrow's Winter League race, which is, like I said, it's back here, it's down on the clearings, then goes right around the park, using all the different areas of it. It's one of the longer Winter League courses, so that's why I tried taking it a wee bit easier today. Don't know if I've actually succeeded doing that, but I tried taking it a wee bit easier and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's our home race, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back out of the Winter League courses and kind of after the fun of Queensbury and what was second, Pudsey. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into really good fun course at Lakers again. So yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see how I got on tomorrow. Again, I've got my Pace Pro all set up on my watch. I think it's the first time I've ever done a Winter League race set up like that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, until then, yeah, if you've been out running, I hope you've enjoyed yourself this weekend. Good luck with any races coming up. And yeah, we'll see where next week goes. Marlon, for the first time in, I think since last year, I'm at Crosslats. Yeah, my tourism streak is finally over and I'm finally back to Crosslats. Yeah, it genuinely has been ages since I've been here. Before anything else, I do very, very quickly need to address my appearance. Yeah, that's right, I've had a haircut during the week, so yeah, hair's finally a bit shorter. Also, I've banged my head during the week, but I'm absolutely fine. It looks far worse than it is. It's actually looking very, very busy today. I'm actually parked about a couple of streets over for the first time in a long, long time. I'm not quite sure why. I'm guessing another running club must be here at the same time and this was one of the kind of takeovers, just like we did last week at Middleton. So yeah, see why it's so busy. But it's freezing cold, but the park should be absolutely perfect for running. So yeah, we'll see how I got on. Aiming, I don't know, something between 25 and 26 today. I've got a race tomorrow, so take it steady for that, I think. Yeah, go for 25 to 26, something along those lines. Seems quite a lot of new people here today. There's quite a lot of the first time I'm briefing, so I guess it's just a combination of New Year, a lot of people are doing that, and I think there is it's maybe Molly running club this year or something like that, so yeah, going to be a busy one, but it should be quite good. It's absolutely a lovely day, just freezing cold. So yeah, see how it goes, see how it goes. Right, I'm done. I need to make a very quick early dart, so I've literally just finished and immediately left. But yeah, 25:32. Pretty chuffed with that actually. I think I kept it quite steady all the way around. It's kind of the pace I was looking for, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's a time to start the year with at Crosslats, but I do want to get towards a PB this year. In fact, I've got a couple of main kind of running goals this year are get towards a PB, or at least close to it, run a half marathon, do a race abroad potentially, if I can find one that works. Don't know, we'll see. And finally, oh yeah, do some interesting races. I just want to try and find some interesting things around the country, you know, do something like that. Oh, and finally, a wee bit more parkrun tourism. So that's kind of the main things I want to try this year, and we'll see how I got on with it. Oh, I'm puffed out now. It's definitely set me up well for a race tomorrow I've got, which is the Winter Beast, which is 10 and a bit kilometres. However, it better translates out to 6.66 miles. So we'll see how I got on at that tomorrow. It should be good fun. As always though, if you've been out running, hope you've enjoyed it. If you're out running tomorrow or doing any races during the week, good luck for them, hope you enjoy them. Right, see where we end up next week. Morning, I'm keeping the tourism going, and today everything is coming up Millhouse. And that's because I'm at Sheffield Millhouse's Parkrun. Yeah. I decided to go for another one just in the area, and this one's meant to be quite flat, so I figured I'll do that one. Yeah, I did consider Sheffield Castle again, but I thought, oh no, I want to do something brand new. To be totally honest, my preparation for this has been completely flaky. I've not looked at the course. I know it's a few laps, apparently it's flat. That's basically it. And in further preparation, I gave blood on Thursday, so I'm not anticipating being very fast or anything like that. I just want to take it steady, slowly, just get round. Key thing was mainly just to get a bit of tourism done, to be honest. Like I said, I thought about, there was another one in Sheffield, I forget the name of it, but it's where the Round Sheffield Run started last year, so I was like, well, I've already kind of ran around that bit, so this is a completely new bit. It's only a quarter of an hour away from where we're staying, and yeah, I think it seemed alright. Apparently it's busy though, or at least it looks busy so far. Yeah, you can see already it is busy around this section, and there's still a lot of people coming. I think that must be the course round there and it comes round here, because it starts over there. Now I have heard that at the start it's quite congested, and if you stand in the time you think, which is where I was, there's only like 25-26 minutes, you can be waiting about 30 seconds to cross the line, so yeah, it's not going to be anything like that. I'm going to be going for it. If I lose time, I'll lose time, it's not the end of the world, do you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see how we got on. Worn the short sleeve t-shirt, but it's freezing here now. Wasn't this bad when I left the hotel? Right, first time our briefing's done, and best thing I've learned about it. That down there is the River Sheaf, and that's where Sheffield gets its name from. Didn't know that. I generally didn't realise it, but yeah. Over there, River Sheaf, and we run right next to it the whole way. So, that's quite cool actually. Right, I've done a lap of the course. It's flat. It's also very narrow. Very narrow. In fact, this is a narrow section next to me. Up here, path's not very wide, so it meant that first lap was a bit congested. And that's the that's cool. There we go. 2 laps done. The second one was a lot better, it wasn't as congested. Cheers. So, yeah. Oh, there's a wee out and back section, which is quite narrow, so you've got the runners coming towards you. But it's fine. There we go. I'm done, got my breath back, and yeah, it's very flat, that one. It didn't just, I set myself 26 minutes, but honestly, I could feel myself definitely struggling across the track. Yeah, I could feel myself struggling about halfway. I could definitely feel the impact of being blood the other day. It's usually like that after a park run, and to be fair, if we were being in Leeds, I'd probably have volunteered today, so I might try and do that next weekend instead. But yeah, it was good. It's good. Really, just a really flat park run. There isn't a single hill, to be honest with you. Definitely a course you could get a PB on though. That's the thing. Definitely a PBable course. Just not for me today. The other thing I'd say really kind of watch out for at this one is at the start, stand really far forward. It does take quite a few seconds to get across the line because it's just so narrow. You're either stood in the grass or on that really narrow path behind me, and I think you can just see that it's narrow. So that's one, stand really far forward. There is timing advice at the side, but like I said, I set myself 26 minutes. I came over that. I probably been just under it had I been stood further forward. So there's that. A couple of points of course is very narrow, so you just need to be very aware of folk just moving about randomly, you know, just suddenly into your path, you know. So worth watching that. Other than that, see what I mean? Paths are narrow. Other than that, it's a pretty standard 3-lap course. That's about it. It's quite nice though. And most of the way along, you're running next to this, which I still think is quite nice. It's quite a nice park actually. There's a weird bit with all the swan pedals in the middle of it. So yeah, overall, good park run. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Glad I've been to this one now in Sheffield. Next time I might try and get to the one where the round Sheffield run starts. I think at that point I'd be more happy to go to it. Just disappointed a change. And then I'll see where else there is. I think anything else nearby is quite a distance away, so yeah, nothing really practical. But yeah, glad I done it. Set myself up for the day now. So yeah, if you've got any races this weekend, next weekend, depends when the video comes out, good luck. If you've been at Parkrun, hope you enjoyed it. Right, see what next week is. Could be volunteering at Crossflats, we'll see. Hello, I'm just about to start running up to Crossflats, and Yeah, the rain started, although it's not rain, it's sleet. This is going to be a cold one. Right, let's start things off properly. Morning, I'm at Crossflats. Yeah, like I said before, it's a cold one, although I'm warmed up now after the run up, and at least the sleet has stopped, although there was a couple of times on the way up where I could see the bits of ice bouncing off me. So this could be interesting if it starts doing that midway around the course. It's going to get slippery. But it might be alright, it'll be fine, the course will be fine. That's the first time I've run up in a long while, so we'll see how much of a difference it makes. If it doesn't make a difference, I'm probably still going to take it steady regardless, just on my way around. But that was good. I definitely need to start getting back into that more often. Run up, get the extra distance, that sort of thing. Just with other races and Sundays, it's kind of, yeah, it's not really worked. So yeah, trying to do that more now the winter league is starting to finish. A few folk already here. I think it's about 10 to 9, something like that. So I'm about 10 minutes early, but you can see that everybody's sheltering. So clearly it was raining a minute or so here as well. One thing, it's yet another day in Leeds where it's thick cloud. I don't think we've seen the sun in just over a week now. It's just been like this every day. I cannot wait to see some sun finally next week, just to prove it still exists. Well, it's been miserable recently. But yeah, it doesn't feel as cold as I thought it did, so maybe the temperatures are coming up a bit now. But yeah, we'll see how we got on the run. See how we got on. Probably try like 26.5 minutes, something like that. If I do that, I'll be pretty happy, especially with the run here and then going back as well. So yeah, we'll see how we got on during the run, not race, run. So, Parkrun's done, but I'm running back because it's absolutely freezing. And as you can see from my sleeve, I'm covered in ice. Yeah, it's just started really coming down a wee bit. So, yeah, I figured to get home reasonably quick. I did have time for a wee chat first, but yeah, I didn't have time to film in the Parkrun. Parkrun went well. Do you know what? It went really, really well. I took it steady all the way around. I think I'm just in just under 26 minutes, which is a really good result. Take that for definite. And yeah, I think I've done alright, especially with the run here and run there rather, because I'm running back. So during the week I'm hopefully able to do a wee running video abroad, which would be quite good. I've plotted out a route just in case try to find which day we're going to do that. All the cars goodbye. And yes, that should be quite an interesting route. We'll see what city it is when I do it. And then next Saturday I hopefully can get another Parkrun done in London. Kind of between a couple of what to do, but I think I know which one I'm going to try. And if I do get there, that's going to be interesting. But we'll see. It could end up being hybrid again, but I'd like to try and do something else. You know, keep the tourism goal that I set myself. So yeah, we'll see what that ends up being next week. But yeah, until then, until that eventually comes out, I hope you're enjoying yourself running. Going for any parkruns, hope you've done well. If you get any big races coming up, because I know there is a few, yeah, good luck in them. Hope you enjoy yourself. Right. Oh, I'm going inside, it's too cold. Morning! As you can see behind me, I've got Battersea Power Station, and that's because I'm going to Battersea Parkrun in the park next to the power station. I've been quite looking forward to this one. I thought I'd try something a wee bit different. It's incredibly busy. There's not move the camera up now. It's a parkrun with over 1,000 people at it. I think it's a relatively new parkrun as well. It's maybe like the 16th, 17th, 18th running of it, so it's still quite fresh. So yeah, I'm going to power station behind me again. I'm going to give this a shot today. You'll need to excuse my voice, it's not as strong as this morning. I was out seeing Pitbull last night at the O2, and I'm assuming I am walking along the path. Basically I followed the path from the underground, round the station, onto the river path, and I'm now walking in what I think is the direction towards the Parkrun, or at least the park. Ah, yes, I can see trees. So I think over there, that's the corner of Battersea Park. And then the park runs somewhere over a bit. There's a lot of people running about right now, so I know I'm in the right direction. I'm definitely in the right area. Yeah, I can see loads of people kind of flocking from a distance to it, so yeah, I'm in the right area. Just need to try and find the start line. I think it's kind of over the other corner of the park. It's a bit of a distance away from where I started. You know, I was at King's Cross. I've had to get a tube to get here, but reasonably straightforward, I think. Yeah, just for clarity, I did come from King's Cross area, but I actually ran to Warren Street underground, because that's on the northern line where you don't have to change to get to Battersea Power Station. Whereas if you go to King's Cross, you need to change at like Kennington or something like that. So yeah, it just made the most sense. Run a wee bit further because it's only just up the road, another 5 minutes, and then I'm straight through the power station. And that was an almighty bang behind me. Right, I finally found the main path I was looking for. So the parkrun, I think, runs along this in that direction, and then it's 2 anti-clockwise laps of the park, but it starts beyond the bandstand. I get a wee bit mixed up with where exactly I was walking in the park, just from the entrance I came in at. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think it's a pretty straightforward flat route, so we'll see. I've no idea what the first timer briefing's going to be like, because I'm going to guess there's like hundreds at it, so that'll be chaotic. But yeah, definitely it's busy already. It's half an hour to go. It's not too bad, it's not too cold actually, so it's not bad like that. But yeah, I think this is going to be as chaotic as Highbury Fields, just with fewer laps. But we'll see. It should be a good laugh. The absolute most important thing now that I know what the start line is to find the sign and get a picture next to it. Because otherwise, have I even been here? That's a pretty serious finishing tunnel. I've no idea how to deal with the numbers. I don't know if it's going to be a similar funnel system to what there was at Highbury. No idea, we'll learn. Also, I have no idea how accurate the times actually are when you're across the line with as many people. I don't know how it can be. I tell you what, Highbury was nonsense compared to what I actually did and what Watch said I did and everything, so we'll see. It's an experience. It's not about the time, it's an experience. In terms of time, I want to take it steady because yeah, it's the last Winterly race tomorrow, so that's important. Can't finish last again. You can tell behind me there are a lot of people already, still 20 minutes to go. I've been in proper races with smaller fields than this. You know, everywhere you look there are folk running past. You know, if I just turn the camera in that direction, it's just a constant stream of people. I don't know how people cope with parkrun this big. I really don't. It'll be an experience anyway, and I do think it's going to be more chaotic than Highbury. But we'll see how I go on. But yeah, 20 minutes to go. We'll see when the first timer briefing is, whenever that is. And yeah, enjoy the parkrun. Right, briefing done. You can probably still hear the guy talking over. Really, really good actually. Yeah, quite good fun in terms of the briefing. Took it quite serious, but not serious. Exactly what parkrun should be, not full-faced or anything like that. So yeah, no, it's good. Also the park, the start of the park. We'll start with the parkrun, get that right. It's right in the bandstand, so not where we were there. So yet another walk. This is the finish. The start's way before it. Just loads of walking. Yeah, I've done a ton of steps already today, and I still need to go back to the hotel. Don't think I'm going to get in just after 10 o'clock, like I said. That'll be fine. Right, bit of a walk, kind of loop round to get to the start line, but it's nearly time. So, second biggest parkrun in London. let's see how it goes. Right, that's one lap of the park done, and don't know what to worry about. Loads of room, loads of space, paths are wide. It's absolutely fine. Nothing like Highbury. Right, just crossed that line, I'm in the funnel. I think I've done it in just over 25 minutes, at 25:20. We'll see what the actual time is with the funny thing. It sounds like it'll be massively from behind me, so yeah, somebody didn't follow instructions. Right, go where it's open. So I was 433rd over the line. Main reason I'm saying that is because two people in front of me skipped out, and I think I've already screwed up the numbers. So I don't know. I don't think you should mess up time, but we'll see what happens there. But yeah, 433. I also had a paper barcode rather than a proper barcode, so I think I must have lost that token in the past. But regardless, it's scanned, so I'll get my time later on. Just to show you what the funnel system's like. It just keeps on going, and the finish line's up there somewhere. You have to walk for a good bit. It's a decent system, to be fair. It just depends on everybody staying in position. As for the actual parkrun itself, it was pretty good. The paths are really wide, you know, like 3-4 times the width across flats. So despite the fact that there's 10 times the number of people, you've always got plenty of room. It's only the start that's kind of busy. After that, it's pretty good. So yeah, like at one point I was even just running kind of by myself because I had that much space around me. So the actual number of people, it's scaled quite nicely for the park. The park fits that number of people at it. Unlike some parkrun where it's like there's far too many people, the paths are too narrow. This one absolutely can easily cope with 1,000. Just because I'm interested to see what my actual time is. Watch said 25, 20, something like that. But yeah, with the tunnel system and folk jumping in and out, all that sort of thing, who knows what it'll actually be. All that's left to do now is find my way back to Bartlesey Power Station. I'm furthest extent of the park. I need to get back here. I need to get back quickly because we need to check out the hotel. So I need to get back, change, sorted, pack up, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to start running again. Right, I guess it's probably the best place to finish my video. So there we are, Bartlesey Power Station behind me, Bartlesey Park a good bit behind me as well now, after that run, and yeah, back on the tube, back to central London, get sorted for the rest of the day. So, Bendy's been out running today, I hope you enjoyed it. You're a run over the week, any races coming up, good luck, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Morning! After over 1,000 people at Battersea last week, I'm back at Crossflats where it should be about 10% of that. Yeah, running a massive crowd like that was fun, actually it really was fun. But yeah, it's nice being back at Crossflats, smaller park run, but again, it fits the number of people here. Like I was saying, Battersea at least did fit the number of people that were there. So yeah, here at Crossflats, it's a lovely looking day. It's I'll just switch the camera. Yeah, it's sunny, it's freezing cold, but there's actually a bit of colour in the park as well. The flowers are actually out, which is quite nice. I mean, it is freezing cold, the temperature alarm went off in the car and everything, but yeah, it's a lovely day, and as soon as you get started running it'll be absolutely fine. I mean, I've just worn my short sleeve t-shirt, does nothing, it's not that cold that you need like long sleeves or anything like that, I don't think, or gloves, so should be good. See how the run goes. As for how the run goes, this is a get around, get a kind of benchmark time, and then from next week onwards it starts to try to chip away at my park run time. That's one of the goals I'm not making any progress on, is getting my park run time down, which is annoying, but there's plenty of time left to start bringing it down a little. So yeah, so we'll see what today ends up being, but the goal for the next few weeks is just keep on chipping away at it. Actually, I started one of the Garmin training programs on my watch, and it just didn't last. I don't know, the first few I had to do were just like so slow and completely just not decent runs. They were really short. I think one of them was like but 2 kilometres of running slowly. I don't see how that was going to get my time down in any way, and it didn't feel like it was helping in any way. In fact, I had to go for a run after it to try and make up this, to make me feel like I'd done something. So, don't know, maybe re-look at them, but if anybody knows anything about them, yeah, let me know, because I don't know if they're any good or not. There it is, just across the line. 24:35. That couldn't have gone any better today, I don't think. I just basically stuck to my pace pro time to the absolute second. I didn't think I was going to be anywhere near it, so I'd be miles off after the first bit. But after a kilometre I was bang on. After the second kilometre I was about a second off it. Third kilometre, a couple of seconds off it. Fourth, I was a wee bit further, but I knew I could make up a bit of time on the hill. As soon as we started the hill, I was back on track, and I just kept on taking time off it. Oh, don't know where that came from, but that was brilliant. So there we go, that's my fastest time at CrossFit of the year, and that's the benchmark I'm going to go up to. Yeah, I didn't think that through, did I? Yeah, I thought it was going to be slow. Right, I've caught my breath back a wee bit, and yeah, properly chuffed with that. So it gives me a good benchmark time at least to start with. I know I can definitely do now under 25 here again. I mean, to be fair, I was close to 25 at Bartley last week, so definitely do the times. Just the case now working on it to get faster. I'm at the point where I've got no races booked for a long time, so I need to try and actually find something maybe towards the end of March. And again, just try and find something in April as well, because I do want to, at the start of the year, I want to try and do a couple of interesting races, or just find some new races to try. So yeah, if anybody knows of any races that are in the Leeds area, you know, give me a shout, see if I just want to try and find something. But yeah, so Parkrun PB, well, Parkrun PB of the year anyway, so that's a good start. But as always, if you've been out running, hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any races coming up, good luck with them, and yeah, take care, and we'll see where next week brings me. Don't know if it can be tourism, next week brings me. Don't know if it can be tourism, or if we win another CrossFit, try equal today's time. Morning! It's not Saturday, it's Parkrun time, and yeah, I'm in CrossFit. It's actually turned out really sunny. When I left the house I was like, should I go back with running sunglasses, and I was like, no. So I didn't, and yeah, I went to the emergency backup ones instead then. So yeah, so I've got these on today, which are not designed for running, but they're the backup cover that's in the car. And yeah, it's an absolutely lovely day here. It is properly bright, it's not very cold. It's like ideal conditions, I think. I say ideal conditions, I've just nearly slipped, so maybe it's a wee bit slippier than I thought. So following last week's really quick time, I've decided, and after saying it for months and months and months, I'm finally going to lower my pace pro time on Garmin. So I've set it to 24:30 today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm going to be near it or not, but it's about time I finally lower it down. Morning! Yeah, it's about time I finally lower it and actually try running at a slightly faster pace. Seeing as I actually feel, well, recently like I actually can run at that quicker pace again. So that's going to be the new challenge for today. Can I run at that 24:30 pace? I actually felt really good this morning. Up until I left the house, where suddenly I started to feel a wee bit sugary, so that might be what impacts the time. We'll see. Yeah, I felt great, and then just suddenly started to feel a bit funny, so yeah, I don't know what that's causing that. I've drank plenty of water, I've eaten stuff, so yeah, we'll see. But it doesn't end up being as fast as my pace pro today. There's always next week.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's all go out and get a PB today, yeah? Okay, then.
But then he does come in a little bit, but he veers off and he haven't.
24:34. That's just a bit done me in. I might have missed my pace pro time by a few seconds, but I kept with it the whole way, so do you know what, I'm not going to be disappointed with that. Not going to be disappointed with that at all. 4 seconds out's not bad considering it's the first week of trying to run to that pace. So it gives me that confidence I've done it at the right time. Oh dear. Yeah, it really took it too, but I was nailed on every single of the paces for every segment I had, so that bit worked really well. Really well. Right, I've got my breath back. and made another realisation about my parkrun time. I think that's the same as last week's, and this time I think it really is exactly the same as last week's, which means, and it feels like Groundhog Day every time I say it, but I think this time I actually have got the Groundhog Day achievement on the Parkrun runner-up thingy, you know, the 5k runner-up. I think I've done it, because last week Carmen said I'd done it in 24:35, today 24:35, and I always stop at roughly the same point as I cross the line, so I think I've got it at the same time 2 weeks in a row at the same parkrun, which is great. Like I said, I've been trying to get that achievement for years and I've missed it by a second, 2 seconds. I've done the same time at 2 different parkruns in a row. Yeah, so that'd be a wee achievement. And talking of parkruns, Armley, you mentioned earlier, and I've not been to Armley in years, so I think next week I'm going to go to Armley and go and do Armley Parkrun. Try a new course, because I've never done new, but I've only ever done the old version of it, and it changed a good while ago. So I think actually I might go do Armley Parkrun. Armley's actually been a parkrun where I've always done reasonably well. You know, I think I've done quite a few. There's a hole in the pavement there. I think I've done quite a few. I think I've done quite a few times like under 25 minutes there, so it's maybe a good time to go try it again, see what I can do now, seeing as I am a wee bit faster at the moment, which I'm quite enjoying. So yeah, I think I might next week. Might be a little bit of tourism around Leeds. But I'll end up at Barnley, it means the plan's changed, but hey, the intention's there. But yeah, if you've been out running, hope you enjoyed it. If you've got a race or anything like that coming up, good luck with that, and yeah, we'll see where next week is. It's got to be Armley, definitely Armley. Good morning and welcome to Armley Park. Yes, after saying last week that I'm going to make it to the parkrun here, yeah, I actually made an effort and actually made it. So yeah, all set for Armley Parkrun today. It's the first time I was looking at the stats, and it's last time I was at Armley Park was in 2019, so it's been a while, and the course has changed since then. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. One, like I think I said last week, they've moved a lot of the course about. There was some works done in the park, so I don't actually know what the start line is now. I can see the finish funnel, but I have no idea what the start line is. It used to be reasonably near here, and I'm running a little bit late, so I think I've missed the first timing briefing, which is not great, but yeah, I just need to try and figure out where to start. I can see folk walking about, and I can see folk with high vis vests on, so I think I'm walking in the right direction. I mean, there's people running away from me, so I've got time, I think. Yeah, it's 8:51. I think I'm in the right lines. From what I remember of the old version of Armley Parkrun, it was pretty flat. It was like 3 laps round the park. I want to say about 2/3 of it used to be on grass around the field, and there was like a slight slope kind of up one bit, but it was very, very flat, certainly for flat for quite a Leeds one. I think what's changed now is you start further down, and rather than go straight onto the field and along, you kind of look back and go through the middle of the playing fields and then back to the far end. So I think there's probably just as much grass, so it should be okay. I mean, it's been dry-ish this week. My normal running trains will be fine. It's not a trail park run at all, so yeah, I think other than that it's just a kind of a tweak to the middle of it. But I've not loaded the course into my phone, or not my phone, my watch. I've not got a Pace Pro set up or anything, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. However, I'm tempted to put the Pace Pro time of 24:34. Let's see if I can do it 3 in a row. I mean, to be fair, I have done the same parkrun time at Crosswatts and Armley in a row before, but that's when I was doing 23:30, so we'll see. I might do that just for a laugh and see if I can do it again. I was walking in the right direction. There's the start. Right, made it the first times briefing. I know where I'm going, roughly, now. And yeah, nice and cheery, exactly what the briefing should be. That was good. Yeah, just need to see how I got on now. Been warned, part of the course is a bit muddy, so I'll watch it for that. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Right, I've crossed the line, been scanned in. The whole way round I ran bang on the 24:34, and I was coming up to finish straight. my time on my watch was showing 24:34 as the finish time, so I kind of managed to kind of keep the pace going, pushing it, and cross the line as my watch said 24:34. So can you explain to me how it says 23:55? Turns out the GPS wasn't very accurate. So while I was running the course and my pace was for 24:34, yeah, the actual time was under 24 minutes. And I've done a sub 24 for the first time in a long time. Yeah, I mean I was pushing it, but pushing it with a view to 24, mid 24s, and I was like, that's going to be a good time. And I mean at one point the 25-minute pacer was right behind me. In fact, about halfway round it was 10 seconds behind me, so that's why I was judging it, going, I'm going to be just under 25 minutes. So I don't know what happened in the last lap that happened, but delighted with that. It's a great time. The course here has actually changed quite a bit since I was last here, and I would actually say, if anything, there's probably more running on grass than was originally. I mean, even the finish tunnel finishes on the grass now. Maybe did before, but it feels to go a lot longer on the grass now. But yeah, it's a 3-lap course, bit of tarmac to start, but then you immediately go down, cut off, round the football pitch, and this is how you run between a couple of pitches, back up onto where the course used to be, or the original part of the course, round the field, back along the field, up more grass, and then you rejoin the path. Really, I'd say it's definitely well over 2/3 of it now is on grass, when I think previously maybe just a wee bit under that. But it's one of these ones where today it wasn't too bad, although my trails are quite muddy. However, if it had been like really wet during the week, that course is going to be so boggy. I mean, there was one point at the far corner, the guy did warn us, and it was quite muddy just as you ran across it. So it was one to kind of watch out for. But yeah, a good wee course. It's well worth going. It is pretty flat. I mean, there's a bit of a hill from the start up to where the finished funnel is. That kind of segment you do 4 times because you have to go by it to get to the end. But really it's very, very flat, much flatter than Cross Flats, flatter than Bramley, a lot flatter than Middleton. Maybe Rothwell's the only one that's maybe as flat as, probably flatter actually. But yeah, a good wee course, and quite enjoyed that for the first time in 5 years. And to be fair, the last time I was here I done an under 24-minute time, so maybe in another 5 years time I can come back and do a sub 24 again. Not sure where next week's going to be, if it's going to be more tourism, Cross Flats. I'll figure it out during the week. But yeah, this week I did say, going to go to Armley. I went to Armley, so I'll maybe look at what else I've not been to in a wee while, and see what else I can revisit over the next month or so. But I'm definitely enjoying a lot more tourism this year. It's been quite good. Been a good variety of courses. Well, good luck if you're running, well, on the Sunday, or any races coming up, or other park runs. Hope you've enjoyed yourself at least. And yeah, let's see what the next one is. Hello, good morning. I'm a fraction late to Cross Flats this morning, but it's for a good reason. But yeah, so I'm a wee bit late. Having said that, looking over at the start line, it's empty. So yeah, maybe I didn't need to rush after all. The main reason I'm late, and I'm trying to get it behind me, is because it's a partial solar eclipse this morning. So I basically spent the time running up before I left the house building a pinhole projector, which I did. So I've got that ready. At least the sun's out. I should be able to see the eclipse. We're going to get about 35% coverage here just after 11 o'clock. So I wanted to make sure I'm set up and ready for that, because basically everything else that's happened over the last year I've missed. I've missed comets, I've missed basically comet, another partial eclipse last year. The weather's always been against me, whereas today it's cloudy but clear enough that the camera will work, or the pinhole projector will work. So yeah, so runs less focused, more focus is seen in the partial eclipse. In terms of the run of the day, yeah, I'm sticking with that 24:30 time. I want to try and get low 24s today if I can. I was out yesterday, was a bit of a struggle, not done a long run this week, so we'll see, but I'll get a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. I feel good for it though. I feel good for it now that I'm up for it, ready for the eclipse in a bit. Again, good news for me in the bit of hour's time, there is a shadow. So yeah, it should be perfectly visible. It's looking nice and clear. Yeah, and like I said, these glasses definitely can't look out the sun with them, so and I don't have eclipse glasses, so yeah, I had to build that thing myself. Oh, right, I think I'm set for this. Just need to plug in the time into my watch. It's ended up, it's actually 10 to 9. Like I said, I thought I was late, but the place is empty. Don't know where everybody is. Just crossed the line, 24:18. Get in. Aye. Right, I'm scanning anyway. That went really well. Yeah, I managed to, again, using that Pace Pro time here, and aye, it just, again, I managed to stay on pace first kilometre, which is good. Trailed a wee bit, again, next wee bit, but I was always within a few seconds of it, so I was like, I'm basically on pace. And then coming up the hill the last time, just got a second wind. It was great, just got a proper second wind. So yeah, so 24:18 is what the watch says. It might be 24:19 in the official timing, but I'm not counting a second, you know. And yeah, that's, I'm trying to get the sun at my eyes. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm pretty pleased with that. Definitely the times are coming down, so I think as much as I've done that under 24 at Army last week, the target will be to get under 24 here at Crossflats again. That's a big milestone, to get under 24 minutes here, just because of the hill and that. So yeah, I think that's the target. Keep with this 24:30 time, but can I find another 18 seconds? I think I can. Right, all that's left to do now is get back home, get my projector set up for the eclipse. It's 9:35 right now. The eclipse starts here at 10:08, I think, and then it should reach its maximum coverage at 11:06, something like that. And like I said, we're getting about 35% cover of the sun, so yeah, hopefully I'll see it. As always, any races, parkruns, events, whatever, hope you enjoy them, good luck in them. And yeah, and as much as this is going to come out after, if you did go out looking for the eclipse and you did see it but not look into it directly, hope you saw it. But it's kind of pointless saying that because it's 2 weeks. It'll be about 2 weeks before this comes out. I'll figure it out. Good morning! Today is a tourism day, so I'm in Glasgow and I'm in Victoria Park. It's the first time I've done this one up here, and yeah, kind of looking forward to this. When I say kind of looking forward to it, actually I'm looking forward to it. It should be a reasonably alright course, 3 laps, pretty flat by the looks of it. Yeah, should be alright. I'm actually here a wee bit early. The start line is behind me over there somewhere, so I'm just waiting for a wee walk around the park, just stretch my legs and that, and then go and have a wee look. But yeah, it's quite a nice park actually, it's quite big, like I said, flat, a lot flatter than Queen's Park that I've done before. I don't think it's as flat as Elder Park, which was totally flat, but it's meant to be a wee slope here. But all in all, nice looking park actually. Spin around to see what's behind me. Yeah, there's a big lake, so we go around this in one part of the park run. I'm no idea if it's anti-clockwise or clockwise. I'll go back in time for the briefing and find that bit out. But yeah, all in all, nice looking wee park actually. Let's see if I can find a bench. I think it's around here somewhere. There we are. Well, that's the #1 bench in the park.
That's the prime spot up there though. Got the view, it's got shade. Right next to the snack bar and all. That's where you want to be.
You get a nice view out across there. Bit of shade to the trees, although not much today. And all in all, lovely wee park with a nice wee breeze, just when it gets too warm. I think I always assumed Still Game filmed that in Kelvin Grove Park. I didn't realise it was Victoria Park instead, although I bet you it says it in the episode. But yeah, right. It looks like it's clockwise the course, because I saw a sign saying turn left in here as I was walking forward. So yeah, clockwise course, and yeah, 3 laps. But yeah, I'll go back. Briefing should be starting in maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm a wee bit early, like I said, because I wasn't quite sure exactly how far it was from where I was staying. Turned out pretty quick. Straight enough drive through the Clyde Tunnel. Managed to hold my breath the entire duration of it, as I think that's, I remember doing that when I was wee, and it's just make sure I can still do it. And yeah, got here, managed to get parked on one of the roads at the back. There's a lot of cones out saying no parking, but then people are parking in the road, so I don't know what the right parking is. I just parked somewhere that looks okay, that I can park. I should be fine, I think. But yeah, got here okay, but a wee bit early. One thing I did do is I did misjudge the weather. It's freezing. I wish I'd maybe worn like my black Lakers top or something. It's a bit thicker because I didn't bring my normal Lakers top. Yeah. Still not looking at ear. But yeah, if I'd maybe brought my black Lakers top, maybe a bit thicker and a wee bit warmer. Although I say that, sun's just come out, so hopefully it heats up. It'll be fine running. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I think I should be alright. I'll just take it nice and steady, I think. Okay, that looks quite nice actually now behind with the sun. Right, I'm walking back up to the start line. I entered the park up that way as well. So yeah, I'm guessing it must be quite a busy start actually. If everybody starts there and then comes straight down here. After that, I'm gonna need to get the briefing. I really don't know where I'm going after that. I think, like I'm pretty sure it goes round the lake, but I actually don't go in the opposite direction, so who knows. One thing I am testing today is I've got a new watch face for running. So this one's got, you can set your 5k pace, tells you your actual pace distance, the standard stuff, but what I wanted was the time and the battery percentage, which I think is kind of handy. So I'll give it a shot, see what it is. I've not got a Pace Pro time or anything set for here, so yeah, I'll see if the 5k time actually is helpful or not. In worst case scenario, I'll just go back to my old watch face. One thing I always forget with Parkrun Scotland's 9:30 start, it's just so late. I feel like half the morning's gone already. I'm not sure it started at 9 o'clock, but I do understand why it starts so late, just for the winter and the light. But yeah, that's why I'm also here so early as well, just misjudging the time. But yeah, still waiting for time of briefing. There I'll find where I'm going. Right, briefing done, 3 lap course, stay left. Should be straightforward. It does over about 500 here, has been about 500 here in the last couple of weeks, so it's going to be busy. Okay, I've crossed the line and I did it in 23 and 4 seconds. That's my fastest time in a long time. Fastest time of the year by a mile, but fastest time in years. Oh! There we go, that's the proof of it. So like I said at the start, I didn't actually have a Pace Pro time or any target set. I was going to use that watch face because it said the 5k time. I'll put the name of the watch face wherever it is for anybody that's on Garmin if they want to look at it. But you can customise all the windows, so I could change that to 10k pace. I was running a 10k and didn't have Pace Pro or anything like that set. But basically what I did is when I was running, I was looking at that and kept glancing at that every once in a while, and I could see that the time was pretty good. At one point I went to 22:55, and again I think the distance was slightly over 5, so I was kind of thinking, oh maybe I could get under 23, but I realised maybe depending on GPS, I thought it's definitely a low 23 time here at least. But yeah, so I just kept tracking that 5k pace, and yeah, I stayed on it the whole way. There's 2 very slight inclines, but they're nothing to write home about, and the rest of it's very flat, so it's just a case of maintaining that pace the whole way and just try to keep up. And the further through the run I was getting, the more I realised the quick time was on, the more I kept the pace up to just try and push my way through it. The last wee stretch was a struggle, but I managed it, and yeah, 23:04. Yeah, gotta say, I've really enjoyed that this morning. Yeah, that's a really nice parkrun. It is very busy, but other than maybe in the first half a kilometre, it does spread out a little. There is one wee narrow section at the back of the course, but yeah, it's not that bad. Only maybe in the 3rd lap, there's a couple of people who are walking at the end, but there's still enough space to go by them safely without bothering their walk or run on your run. So you know what, it's not the end of the world to do that, but it's a wee bit narrow. But yeah, overall, good wee course. I really enjoyed that. I think next time in Glasgow, I think I'll try a different one again, but yeah, I don't think I'll be calling that time here for a wee while. Or maybe I will. But yeah, we'll see if I can replicate that next time at Cross Flats. But yeah, overall, that was an excellent park run. I really enjoyed that. Well, if you've been running, hope you've enjoyed yourself as well. Right, see you what next week is. Hello, good morning. I'm at Crossflats. Yeah, week off last week, so back to running today. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning for it. I say that, there's suddenly a bit of a cold wind, but it'll be fine once you get started running. You know, it's properly nice and sunny, which is good. And yeah, ground's a wee bit damp actually, it must have been raining overnight. But again, the course will be absolutely fine, you know, so should be a good wee run. And yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get on though, because yesterday I did a long walk from Appley Bridge back to Leeds. Total distance ended up being about 17 kilometres, just followed the canal path the whole way, and that was great fun. But I can feel it in my legs today, so it's going to be interesting seeing how I actually managed to run after a kind of long thing like that. But I'm counting it as a big long warm up. It should be fine. I don't know what I've done. I've just managed to hurt myself doing a warm up. Yeah, I just stretched my foot and yeah, something clicked. So that could be fun during the run. Oh dear. Seems to be wearing off again now, but yeah, it just clicked and really hot, so that bodes well. I've reset the Pace Pro for Crossflats now for 24 minutes, which is ambitious, but it's where I want to try and get to next. So this is a good judge to see how far off I am today. Really, next week's when I think I can go for that sort of time. You know, especially with the 23-minute one I done at Victoria Park. I'm like, yeah, I can definitely do the speed. So today's a test, like I said, the long walk yesterday, so we'll see how that goes and how that impacts me. But I just want to see how far off I could be. And if I'm far off, that'll be fine. That will be next week. But right, everyone's at the start line. I'm going to go and get in position. Hello, right, I've had a wee break there, just chatting away to be honest after it. Yeah, final result 24:27. So do you know what? That's quite good actually, considering all what I did yesterday, and considering I was trying against a new Pace Pro time, which I was actively going against each of the segments. I'm really happy with that. I was quite chuffed. I managed to keep up with the time for about the first 3 kilometres. I mean, I was drifting a little bit, I was relatively near it, which is a much faster pace than what I've been running at. So that bodes really well for maybe next week, coming into it a wee bit fresher, you know, after a couple of proper runs, not a big long run the day before, and a walk the day before. And I think, yeah, I think that 24-minute time, that might be very doable here. And then as soon as I can get 24 and break into the 23s, that's where I think I can get towards my PB again. So yeah, I genuinely think now this year I really can get my PB at Crossflats. I really think I can now. Oh, tired now. Overall, good wee run though, and yeah, it's Easter weekend, so extra day off as well, which is quite nice. And yeah, hopefully try and get a wee run in some other point over the weekend. We've no races for ages actually. And the next race is the Appley Bridge Canter in May. So I'm maybe trying to find something in between then, because yeah, I've kind of got a bug for trying to get a race in. So yeah. But well, you've been out running, hope you enjoyed things. Good luck for everything coming up, and yeah, see you next week. Good morning. Yes, I'm at Crossflats. You can probably tell by the fact I'm a wee bit warm and out of breath. I ran here, and yeah, it's a special park run today at Crossflats. Yes, in celebration of Leeds getting promoted to the Premier League again. This is another Parkrun. Yeah, last time it happened in May because it was the playoffs. This time, yeah, the automatic promotion, so it's happening in April. So yeah, last time I remember an absolutely glorious day. Today, not so much, but it's quite warm. So yeah, expect lots of marching on together, Leeds, and whatever else to shout. Although at the moment it's quite quiet, so I don't think the music started yet. I have, however, dug out my only Leeds related shirt, same one I wore last year as well. It's actually quite a nice top to be fair. But yeah, it's in the colours of the away top and that, and yeah, I'm at least joining in.
Set them down. And then
Right, I'm in copyright strike territory now. Yeah, the music started. Yeah, okay, it should be a good wee run. I'm not anticipating very fast though, because like I said, I ran here, but I did take it very steady, so we'll see. I'll put the pace pro time in at 24 again and see what I can do. But next week's the one I'm more hopeful for getting a much quicker time. Much quicker, I think.
Leeds United, we are the greatest in the land. Every day, we're all gonna say we love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
There we are. Sub 24 for the first time in ages. Still at crossfires, there's been a wee bit of time since I was last on the camera. Yeah, I've asked if I could help take some photos because one of the cameras broke. So yeah, I've been doing my photography bit there. I actually quite enjoyed it, just taking pictures of everybody up on the podium. And again, it's a really good kind of cheery atmosphere today. So yeah, that was a really good park run. Gotta say, I really enjoyed that this morning. Like I said, 2A's got into a good pace and so it kept each other going. And it meant that, well, my pace pro time, I was on target for it the whole way round, which was exactly spot on. Like I said, the final time was 23:58, so couldn't have got that any better, you know 2 seconds out, that's bang on. But I kept up each of the target paces the whole way, much like I did last week for the first couple of kilometres. This week I did it the whole way, so that's, yeah, a really good sign. And yeah, like I said, the 2A's would just push each other up the hill for the final bit, and yeah, finishing the time. So really chuffed with that, and I didn't expect that after the run here as well, but I did take the run steady. And in fact, as much as I'm going to be running back, this is the run I'm doing back. It's going to be a wee run walk, just keep it nice and steady, just take my time with it, especially it's all downhill. But yeah, no, that was good, that was very good. I'm hoping something will have arrived for next week's park run, which should help me get around a wee better and make things a wee comfier for me. But yeah, that's going to be all dependent on deliveries during the week, so we'll see. That's going to be a different one. I was thinking about doing some tourism next week, but I might just, I've got lost. Yep, once again I'm in Beeston and I've got lost. Yeah, tourism next week, but I might instead go to Crossfires to Gimmick because it's a good benchmark, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But until then, hope you enjoyed your running this week. Good luck for any running coming up. I know there's a couple of big races coming up, especially at the start of May. And yeah, see you all next week. Well then, Crossfires week, mainly because I gave blood on Thursday, so it's going to be slow today. Yeah, after giving blood I always find it's quite I feel fine, but I always find the run halfway through it just hits you. So yeah, I'll plug in the usual time at the pace pro, but I'm not anticipating being anywhere near that today. Also, it's quite a warm day, so that's definitely going to impact things as I get going. But it should be nice, eh? In fact, it is an absolutely glorious day in the park. In fact, yeah, I spin it around so you can see. Park's looking spectacular. In fact, I quite like that. Oh, wee update on the trainers. Still excellent, still really enjoying them. Only one criticism, laces are a bit short. So I've bought some elastic laces during the week on recommendation from people, and we'll see how they go. I think it'll be. I think it should actually make it a wee bit better for putting them on and that. But yeah, that's the only thing. Laces are just short. If the elastics don't work, I'll just buy myself some bright red laces instead. But right, it's getting busy at the start. It's Leeds marathon tomorrow, so I think a lot of people are here either in steady runs or just doing a bit of tourism because they're staying in Leeds. So it should be busy, but it should be good, and it should be steady if I take it sensibly. If you want to look this knackered and drained after a park run, get blood. It's really easy to do. I'll put the link below. I can't even point at the bottom of the screen, I'm that tired. But yeah, it's fine. This feeling will only last a couple of days. I'll be absolutely fine by tomorrow, But yeah, it's really well worth doing. It's really easy to do. There's loads of centres around. It only takes an hour of your time. And yeah, they are desperate for blood stocks. So yeah, if you can help, do it. And yeah, then feel absolutely shattered the next time you get a run. Right, I've just about caught my breath back, but yeah, that today was 3 full minutes slower than last week. It just shows you the impact it has. It just drains you a wee bit, you know, but it's all good. I'm still able to run, I'm still able to get round, just had to take it steady. So yeah, come next week, I'll be back to normal, I think. In fact, if I was going out with Lakers on Tuesday, I'd be back to normal as well. But yeah, certainly by next Saturday, it'll be absolutely fine. But by the time this video comes out, I'll have been to Denmark. I got the shirt on just to theme it today. Also, it goes with the trainers now. But also, yeah, so I've been in Denmark. Don't think I'm going to be able to get any running done there though, because I'm with work and it's going to be busy and I don't have the space to take my running trainers. But that'll be good. And then it'll also have been the Eurovision Song Contest by the time this comes out. So for once I can be on top and say congratulations to Sweden for winning. It's the best song of the contest and yeah, it's deserved to win the whole time through. I'll edit that if it goes wrong. It's likely he's going to be cross flats next week again, and then I think I'll maybe try and look at getting a bit of tourism done afterwards. Definitely could do with getting to see a few more park runs again. And again, as I'm completely out of sync with things, I hope everybody who ran the Leeds Marathon, or Leeds Half Marathon tomorrow, which will probably be a week or so ago by the time you're seeing this, hope you all enjoyed it, got really good times, everyone done brilliantly, and yeah, it was a really successful event, and it wasn't too hot, even though it looks like it's going to be properly hot tomorrow. But yeah, everyone else, anything else you're running coming up, good luck to it, enjoy yourselves, and yeah, take care, we'll see you next time. Good morning, welcome to Cross Flats. Yes, I'm here again, but next week I'll be doing some tourism, so there'll be a change, But yeah, I'm here on the day that's pretty dull and cloudy, but still dry. It's still so dry. It's maybe not actually showing it as much as it has done elsewhere in the light, but the place is absolutely scorched. Yeah, it's not rained in what seems like about 2 months or something like that now, and yeah, everything is just completely scorched. But yeah, across flats, it's pretty cool weather actually, it's nice conditions for running I think, so yeah, I think it should go okay. It definitely feels a bit chilly, but yeah, like I said, should be able to get around okay, although I haven't ran at all since last week. All I've done is, well, I've done a load of walking around Copenhagen, but no running, so oh no, tell a lie, I went a wee run yesterday morning, but yeah, that's it. So it's yeah, I've not done any distance or anything like that, so that's the plan for this week. I'll get the distance in, but as for today, no idea what to expect. Last week was obviously very slow because I had to get blood. This week should be faster, but I've not run, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it'll be fine, I'll get around in whatever time I get around in. One tiny trainer update though, I've got elastic laces now. They arrived during the week, put them in, they seem quite good, they definitely seem a lot comfier as well. I'm not getting the pinch point that I was with the laces, which were incredibly short, so gears ago, I think they should be a lot better for me. But yeah, I think they're in my place, so I'll see how they are in a proper condition like this. And here we are, 24:49. Right, I'm done. I'm absolutely dripping with sweat. It's warmer than it maybe looks. It's quite muggy. But yeah, last year around 24:49. It's like 2.5 minutes faster than last week, which considering I've only run like 3 kilometres yesterday, and then just all the walking and long tiring days during the week. I'll take that. It gives me a bit of hope that actually next week, a different park run, I can go quite quickly again, and then hopefully from the week on and from then the cross flats I should be back up to speed. I've got a race coming up in a couple of weeks, so I need to start doing longer distances, so that will massively help again. And yeah, I've got around though. I just need to relax in the grass for 5. And there's the elastic laces. They've held up quite well actually. They seem not too bad. My feet definitely feel a lot comfier. They've not got any much, no pinch points on them, like fake laces, which is good. So I think, yeah, that went, yeah, buying those laces is exactly what these trainers needed. Apparently the laces will last for ages, so whatever my next pair of trainers are, they'll come to them too. Right, I finally found the strength to stand up. Yeah, since getting back on Thursday, I have been absolutely shattered. I think, like I said, long days have taken it out of me, so yeah, once I get my energy back I'll be alright. But yeah, I just need to sit down and rest for 5 minutes there after getting scanned. But oh well, still very, very dull today. I thought it was going to be a lovely sunny day, but it's typical, gets to the weekend and it's like this. Oh well, right. Plans for the rest of the day are getting ready for Eurovision tonight. As I already said in the last video, congrats to Sweden for winning. Best song of the year, so deserved winners, I think. And I'm so confident they're definitely going to win. I've said that, like I said, I said it in last week's video and that was, well, a whole week and a half ago. Tonight they're going to win it. It's going to be great. I think they're 23rd on the bill. Yeah, it's going to be good. Well, that prediction aged well. Dearie me, Austria. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to the overall event. There's some decent songs in it this year. So yeah, that's the plans the rest of the day. And then try and go for a run tomorrow. Good luck if you've got any races coming up. Enjoy it. I'm not sure what's actually coming up over the next couple of weeks. It is the Apple Ridge Canter soon, so that should be good fun. I think there should be a lot of racing. This is the right time of year for it. So yeah, enjoy. Right. Hopefully it is a bit of tourism next week. Morning, or Borda, I think it is. I'm at Greenfield Valley, which new parkrun I've not been to in North Wales. And it should be quite good fun. Although, yeah, I looked this one up and it seems to be quite a quiet one compared to Conway and Nova. And weirdly the times look like if I was to run a normal time here, I'd get a really high placing, so I'm not quite sure why. I don't know what I'm missing with the parkrun that kind of makes it harder than maybe it looks on paper. I'm at Greenfield Valley. Well, at least on paper it looks quite a quick one, but unfortunately it's run on the track, so it might be a lot slower, I think. But yeah, excuses time. I've had the cold all week. Probably going to be a lot slower than normal, but we'll see. I think if I run a normal-ish time, I think I can get quite a good placing here. Which, I know Parkrun's not all the placings and that, but there's positions, isn't there? It's an out and back parkrun, so it starts off here and goes down there, and basically just goes down. I'm starting to realise what the thing is now. We're going down a bit of a slope. Quite a bit of a slope, actually. It means it's all uphill on the way back. I'm starting to understand why it may be harder than it looks. So yeah, that'll be fun. Could be what's the opposite of a negative split? Positive split. And after, well, you came with me to the parkrun in Germany, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yes, I've got my brother-in-law Robert here, so he's doing his first parkrun of the day. So yeah, I'm not myself for once, which is quite nice. So yeah, should be good. Look forward to it.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I think might be quite a good one to kind of start off on.
Yeah, looks quite flat, doesn't it? So we'll see.
Yeah, flat. Right, near the start now. It's got really busy. The first time we're briefing, but it's fine. It's out and back, and just go with the option of just follow whoever's in front, and it'll be fine. They may explain it. Oops, I've started. Right, I'm 1.6k in, and I'm still going downhill. It's been all downhill. That's route behind. Yeah. I think Robert will be doing alright. We'll see what the uphill's like. Slope doesn't seem too bad. But yeah. Twelfth over the line. Go on, Robert! Right, well done. Robert got round there.
Still here. Just.
Yeah, that is. It's the hill.
I have no idea.
all downhill,
Absolutely no idea.
and then yeah, it's just an absolute killer ride
See you
up.
in Leeds, mate.
See you later, mate. Good luck in the Ironman. Yes, talk to your fellas, go to Leeds Ironman in a month or so. But yeah, you go all the way down the hill, and it's great for that first 2 kilometres. Then you come up, you start the hill, then it's a dog leg off to the side, back up the drag up, and then the second dog leg. It's the second dog leg off, you go down the wee bit of hill. That's the killer. And then it's just a long drag to the end. But, the time when I finished,
No?
12th.
Oh, not bad.
I was counting the places, I was 7th going down the hill.
Yeah,
And
I saw
then-
you go flying
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Well,
you
I
did
realised I would get a box then, and I was like, hold on, I'm actually alright here. So I could have get through them, and then I was like, keeping pace with the guy in front, there was somebody behind me, and then going down to the turning point, I think I was 10th. I think I was 10th at the turning point, and then 2 folk went by me, and then I was like, nobody, oh no, sorry, I think I was 11th, then one other person went by me. But yeah, I was able to count the places, so it's like that's what kept me going the last bit. Going, right, I'm definitely in a good place. I'm just outside the top 10, and then I just kind of kept it going. But yeah, oh, it was good fun, but tough. It's quite handy. The parking for this one's in a Tesco car park, which is quite good. The Tesco are quite happy with the runners parking in it. So yeah, parked there and then moved to get a drink. Definitely need it after that, but yeah, no. Do you know what? Considering how flat Nova and Conway is, this was a really, really nice change. It was a really nice kind of, not quite trail pass. I can imagine in wet it gets quite maybe muddy and a wee bit slippier out. But in these conditions, that was absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So yeah, again in this area, if you're in this area, I'd recommend this one as well as a kind of all-one in rotation with Conway and Nova. And I'm still chuffed at my 12th place. I know it's not about position, but it's still fun. But right, back to Abergele then. Marlon, it's 2 minutes to 9. I'm late, don't know how, but somehow I've managed to turn up just a couple of minutes before the start of Parkrun. But I've made it, so it's making this kind of abridged, quick version of an intro. But yeah, still seem to be running slow after this cold I had a couple of weeks ago. No idea what's up with me. Even in the Appley Bridge on Thursday, I was still a little bit slow, so I've no idea how today's going to go. But take it steady, see how I got on at it. It's not going to be a 12th place finish like last week anyway. But yeah, we'll see how I got on. Now you can see everybody's here already. Right, 2 minutes to 9. I've made it in time, just. Okay, first lap of the top's done. I'm into a bit of everything now. The first bit was a struggle. But yeah, after that on the bridge, I just found that really tough on Thursday because it was a Thursday night. I always find the night race hard. And yeah, today is also a struggle. But, do you know what? I'm doing a trial on my watch. I'm racing against my time for a couple of weeks ago. Not Pace Pro. And it seems alright. It seems faster. So yeah, we'll figure that one out at the end. Finished. Time's like 25:35 or something. That was as fast as I could go. I was alright in the first half, the second half, knackered. Just felt just at a puff. Oh, I've not even made it to scan in yet. Finished 33rd, so yeah, a wee bit higher up than 12th last week, and weirdly, last week, despite struggling with cold worse, I was faster, and that was all long hill up, so yeah, I think Appley Bridge on Thursday's taking it out to me. It's taking it out to me, but I get round. It wasn't as slow as I maybe expected. I thought it was going to be over 26, up towards 27, so mid 25s, take that. And yeah, I'm at this point in the run recently where it's been kind of slower again. I'm hoping as I start to increase distance at the weekends, you know, Sunday and that, my pace will come back to me. But yeah, it's another one chalked up. That's 277 I think now. Nearly in towards 300. Right, I've got my breath back properly now. Just walking back to the motor. And yeah, I don't think it was really too bad there actually. Just, it was very warm as well. It's one thing, it's not really apparent in the sky behind me of how kind of dull it is, but it's really muggy. It is really warm. I mean, it says it's 17 degrees right now, so it's hot for running in. So that definitely took its toll, and that was one of the things on Thursday as well at Appley Bridge. That is what hit me, is as soon as you get into the sort of forest and the woods and the paths there, it was really muggy and warm. So again, pretty draining the whole way around, but oh, it's done. You know, race done on Thursday. Today's race is, well, today's run is done, and then I think the next race is Harrogate 10k at the end of the month, or the end of June. So that should be good fun when I get there. Never done that before, so no idea if it's a flat course, hilly course, whatever. But we'll go, we'll see what time we can get there. But yeah, a few weeks to at least properly get back up to speed again for that, and we'll see how I go on. All the while, I'm just going to try and start increasing my distance for another long run I've got planned later in a couple of months. So yeah, I think overall, but I don't know, my speed will come back to me, and it's not completely gone, you know, it's not completely gone, but shoot, nearly run over. Oops. But yeah, good luck with any races coming, and yeah, we'll see what it ends up being next week. Morning. Right, I'm at Crossfast today, and I'm asking myself one question. Where is everybody? It's empty. I'm not exactly early, and I'm parked really far up compared to normal, and there's hardly anybody at the start line. It's like as empty as Greenfield Valley was a couple of weeks ago. This is weird. But yeah, see how I go on. Could be one of these days where I get a really high position by doing absolutely nothing. You're always the best. And yeah, I'll see how I go on. I'll just have a usual pace pro time and see how it goes. I've done a wee bit more running this week, so I'm hopeful the times are going to come back down. But we'll see. That's the kind of big challenge. But yeah, I don't know where everybody is. Also, I realised the sunglasses are totally overkill. There's no sun. It's actually really dull. In fact, these are probably making it worse for me to see because it's that dark. I don't know, that's the summer. And I'm over the line after having a couple of minutes break. I am done in, absolutely done in. Yeah, that was just, it was so hot. Time was 24:48, something like that. Something in that region anyway. But yeah, it was tough, it was just really tough. For once I'll actually do this bit where you can see people crossing the line behind me. But yeah, it was good. I'd done the pace pro, I'd done 24 minutes, I was ambitious with it. And do you know what, for the first couple of kilometres I wasn't too far out yet. And then it started drifting, getting up the hill the first time, but I thought my first hill was really good. Like, I kind of powered up it as best I could, and I kept a nice consistent pace, even through the travelator. And yeah, I made up some good time up that. And then just I kind of started losing it, sort of last half kilometre, last bit of the hill, and up to the sprint. Yeah, that's where the time started going again. But do you know what? Getting round in that, I done 5k yesterday, so if I had done distance, doing it again today, under 25 minutes, I will take that. Absolutely take that. Oh, aye, and the point about it being quiet, yeah, it definitely seems quiet, and I've no idea why. It did pick up a wee bit just before the start, but yeah, it stayed pretty quiet. I mean, my finishing position was 17th. Normally I'd be a lot higher than that by the time I did. You know, not anything wrong with that, but it's just normally I can judge it of me doing a wee bit slower time, and yeah, I still finished 17th, so decent enough finish there, but yeah, it just was quiet. Don't know, maybe it's because it leads 10k tomorrow, something like that, maybe folk are waiting. I think maybe other races, I mean it is that time of year. So, we'll see. Oh, I'm going to catch my breath a wee bit. Morning, welcome back. Remember how a couple of weeks ago I put a video on saying it was the hottest parkrun of the year so far? Well, today is the so far. It's well over 20 degrees, it's absolutely roasting, and I'm going to have to try and run across flats as well in it. Wish me luck. Right, a couple of wee things just to note for running in that. I've got sunscreen on, because I'm not going out in the sun like this without it, and I'm taking water as well. because again, I am not finishing the run, no having anything to drink. So I've got them for the safety side of it, and I'm just trying to cross the road. It's also going to be a slow run walk up to Parkrun, just because it is so warm. Ooh, I already sound out of puff. Yeah, the plan is just take it really steady up, really slow run. So I set up a wee bit earlier, and occasionally points to the hills, just walk it. That way when I get to the park, I should still be, well, I've done a bit of distance still, but steadily, and I should be alright for the park run. It's not going to be setting any records today though. It's going to be a get around, enjoy it, and that's it. But it is an absolutely beautiful day for it. I've managed 1.5 kilometres, doing a bit of walking now. It's okay so far, but it is, I'm feeling the impact of the temperature already, so get to the park, get a wee drink of water, have a rest. But yeah, I've got about a kilometre and a bit to go, and 15 minutes to do it in, so I should be okay. And I've made it. 2.7 kilometres, took me 20 minutes, a lot of walking, but yeah, I've got there, so yeah, at the park, and it's looked quite busy. Definitely a good turnout already, in the sun, and people try to stay in the shade. Right, as I said, I'm going to take this super steady, we'll see what time we do. If it's about 26 minutes, it's 26 minutes, but that's the next plan, see how Parkrun goes. Yeah, I'm getting this picture to show what it's like running. It's so hot. Right, I'm over the line, sat down because I need to try and catch my breath back. Yeah, the time was 25:43 on my watch, so we'll see what that translates into. It should be around then. It's kind of what I was expecting, halfway around it. In fact, I said to the fellow I was running with, I went, yeah, I reckon this is now getting to... It was low 25 at one point, and then first lap, then it started drifting. I was like, yeah, it's going to be 23, 25, 30, 25, 40, so it came in. Alright, pal. So, yeah. Go over the line though, had a wee bit of water, I'm glad. And yeah, I'll go and get scanned in a minute once I've recovered. I've got my breath back, had some water, been in the shade, and I feel great again. So now it is the run home, which I've already started, and I'm walking it. Now I'll start running in a wee second. Oh, eyes itchy there. Yeah, I'll get running in a minute or two, but just want to kind of take my time. So next week I've got my first race since the Apple Ridge Canter. It's the Harrogate 10k. It's on Sunday. I'm not really sure what the route's like. I don't know if it's flat or hilly. Probably going to be a bit of both. But I'm quite looking forward to it. It should be quite a good run. I've never done this one before. I'm quite looking forward to the time in Harrogate as well, because I've not been there in ages either. So that should be good. Conditions look like it's going to be hot, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like running a 10k in really hot conditions, because I can't think of the last one I've ever done like that. Typically the ones I've done are like the start of the year, or like spring or autumn, so it's going to be interesting seeing that. And it's certainly going to be warm, but there'll be a water stop midway around, it'll be fine. So that should be good fun, so I'm hoping to get a decent time at it. I just don't know what that time's going to look like. 55 minutes, I'll take that. Anything lower than that is a massive win. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to finish running home, so you've been out running, hope you've enjoyed the sun. Good luck when any races come in, and yeah, we'll see what Harrogate's like next week, which by the time this comes out will probably be last week or something like that. I don't know, I can never figure out how it works. Anyway, good luck, enjoy yourselves, I'll see you at the next parkrun anyway. Good morning! Today is the world famous Beeston Festival, which means only one thing. Crossflat's Parkrun is cancelled. So instead I've done a bit of enforced tourism, well, and came to Port Newton Park instead. So this is one just up towards the north of Leeds, and I've not been here in a few years. However, from what I always remember this one, I always really enjoy it. It's a good 3-lap parkrun, or 3-lap route around Port Newton Park. But it's quite good fun, a couple of hills and all that, but it's overall not a bad wee route. And yeah, I've always really enjoyed it when I've been here, but as I said, I think the last time I was here was 2023, didn't go last year, so yeah, figured come back here and go to it and get to another local one at least. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a dull and cloudy day, which is a shame because I think every time I've been here before, it's always been bright sunshine and really, really nice. But what it still is absolutely roasting, and I think I might even have made a mistake with my jumper here of, I think this is going to be boiling to wear. Iceland top, so probably designed to be a bit warmer. Right, I'm just walking down the start line now. It's at the bottom of this hill. I saw the signs I was driving up, so I roughly know what I'm going for once. If I hadn't been doing Harrogate 10k tomorrow, my original plan for when Cross Flags is cancelled at this time of year, like I said, we always know it's going to be cancelled at this one, was like I did last year, was the run to Rothwell. So I was going to run up to Rothwell Parkrun, complete that, and then run back. It's a big long route. It gives me about, I think it's 16 kilometres or something that works out at. It's quite good, and again, helps with that building up the distance I'm wanting. But as I'm doing that race tomorrow, I am not running that distance today, so that's why I go straight to a park run, do 5k, take it steady, which is definitely going to be planned today, keeping it steady. And yeah, just gonna use it as a warm up for tomorrow's race. There we are. Well, it looks to be the start line down there. I'm saying it's the start down here, but I think the start line's moved since I was last year. I swear it used to start in the middle of the park and kind of come round, so I wonder if they've changed something at the top end. It didn't look as wibbly wobbly when I looked at it on the map as last time, so yeah, we'll see. Just lifting out the briefly quickly there. Same course, it does start uphill, finishes uphill. That's what I remember. So right, let's see how I go on here. I've said 26 minutes in the watch, just as just something to try. But I'm just taking it really steady. So yeah, we'll see you at the end. Right, this bit of the course is quite good fun. Here we go. Oh, that's been good every lap. That's what you need at the top of that hill. Right, there we are. Finished about 5 or so minutes ago. It was about just over 26 minutes, kind of what I was expecting for it. It was a bit harder than I remember. The start uphill was tough, and that was the hardest climb I found both times. So you start uphill, go around top end of the park, down this hill here that I'm on, but you're coming at it from up there, and yeah, then you go back up towards the start finish line, go back down where it used to start, and then you do the whole lap again. So it's yeah, it's almost basically 3 laps plus the wee uphill at the end. And is it 3 laps? Yeah, it's 3 laps. But the hill from the start up to the top end of the park, that's hard. The first 2 times it's tough. The 3rd time I didn't find it as bad. I think that's just because I was used to it at that point. But yeah, I just try to take it really steady the whole time because yeah, I don't want to completely knacker myself. Yes, it's one of the corners you come round from up in the air and then down here, and then all the way down into the park like that. It's a good route here. I do think it's a good park run. It's also quite a nice park. It's just a shame it's such a dull, cloudy day, and that's what added to the mugginess. Although it's a bit windy now, so that's a bit welcome. See how that's helping cool things down a wee bit. But yeah, it's very hot. It was very hot during the run. But yeah, park's nice. It's just a shame again. Lack of rain. That didn't scorch, as you can see behind me. I think that's every single park in the country at the moment. Oh. So now, just need to take it nice and easy the rest of the day and get ready for Harrogate 10k tomorrow. I've been looking forward to this one. I signed up absolutely ages ago, and it's my second 10k since this year, I think, I've signed up to actively. You know, so I done Upperley Bridge last month, trail race at night, so I'm hoping for a much better time this week, or this time. I don't know, maybe try and aim for 55 minutes for it. That's what I've put into my watch. I don't really know the route well enough. I know it's a wee bit hilly at points, but kind of undulating, so I think 55 minutes is a fair attempt, especially with heat like this. But if I was to do today's time for both 5k segments, do you know what, I could get a little time than that, so let's see what happens tomorrow then. Well, until then, if you've got any races coming up, good luck and enjoy it. Well then, it's 10 to 9, and as you can tell, I'm not actually in the park because I've had to park miles away. I don't know why, it seems very busy. Like, the whole road is absolutely full of cars. I'm guessing there must be folk from somewhere else arriving. There must be the reason there's a lot of visitors or something like that today. But yeah, I don't know why it's so busy already. Plus side, it's not as warm as it has been recently, so at least it should be a nice cool run today. The ground's a wee bit slippery by the looks of it, but it should be fine for running. Yeah, there definitely looks to be a lot more people there at this time. Don't know. Maybe people just really missed Crosslats not being on last week for Beasting Festival. Yeah. Anyway, it's here, back. Yeah, done a bit of running during the week, so I'll see how I got on today. I'm not expecting any massively fast times, just want to get around steady, just pick up the pace from what it's been recently. If I can get under 25 minutes, I'll take that quite nicely, and I can start building back down towards low 24s again. But yeah, under 25 minutes would be quite nice, so that's what I'm going to plug into the watch. I'll do 24.5 minutes, and yeah, we'll see how I got on with that. Yeah, I think see people dressed as bananas. This is going to be a strange one, I think, today. Yeah, Harrogate 10k last week went well, just exceptionally warm, so having this wee bit of breeze and even potentially some rain during this will be quite pleasant. It'll be a bit of a novelty actually. It's just been so hot recently and there's not been a single drop of rain. Oh well, right, let's start line, let's see how I go on.
Would you like a famous Crosslats podium picture?
My time's not quite worthy of a podium, but 24:13 on my watch anyway. I'll take that for definite. Yeah, the cooler conditions were really noticeable. It was a nice wee breeze, and yeah, it was much more pleasant for running. So yeah, definitely noticed it in the difference in time. But yeah, I'll take 24:13. I wasn't expecting low 24. I was expecting like 24:30ish. So yeah, very happy with that. Very happy with that. It is definitely busier today, but no real kind of reason why. But yeah, we were busy, which is always good. And a lot of people celebrating milestones, so that may be part of the reason coming. But yeah, that was a good run today. Caught my breath, and yeah, really enjoyed that. So pleased at the time. See if I can do something like that again next week. It'll be quite nice. Again, it's all going to depend on what the temperature is, you know. But I think maybe when it comes back to autumn, if I can keep it this sort of level, I should be able to get a really good time when the conditions get a bit like this consistently again. So yeah, next week probably just back across Crosslats, to be honest with you. No races booked for a while. Harrogate 10k was the last one, so let's try and find a new race sometime. But good luck if you're running anywhere this time, and see what happens next week. Morning, it's Saturday. I'm a Parkrun and I wish I was still in Monaco. Yeah, we've been back a couple of days now and kind of properly recovered from it. I was absolutely shattered all day yesterday because we got back so late. But yeah, back to Crosslats and see how Parkrun goes. So I've done 2 decent runs this week, 2 very different runs, you know. Ran Nice to Monaco, and then I've ran around the Grand Prix circuit a couple of times, as well as doing a lot of walking all across across the area and that. So I think I'm fit enough for this again. Just need to see how I got on. One thing I'm spotting, and so I noticed this walking from the car, very busy today. Not really sure why. I suspected it to be really quiet today because it's usually holiday period this. You know, we're in July, and usually around this point Crosslats can be empty. So yeah, incredibly busy today, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, well, we're done nice and steady. That was good. Right, stopped a good wee chat afterwards, got my breath back and everything, and yeah, enjoyed that. Oh, turns out it was Roundtay's not on today. There's an Ironman event up there, so that's why it was much busier at Crosslats today. Oh, but yeah, no, I properly enjoyed that. Just I ended up with somebody from Lakers all the way around, so we just done the whole course chatting away, which I really enjoyed. So time was 26:15, something like that, which I'm pretty happy with considering the long 27k on Monday and then get another about 6k on Wednesday, plus the travelling, plus all the walking about. Do you know what? That's actually not a bad time to come back at for Parkrun. Just need to see next week where I should be at Crossflats again. See if I can kind of try and bring that down a bit further, and again, now as the temperatures should start decreasing, just want to try and see if I can start getting the times lower week on week. Certainly I think autumns could be a good opportunity to get a properly low time again. So that's the plan for it. What I do need to do is find something to kind of try and train for again. So for months I have been, we mentioned I've been in longer runs, it's because I've been training to try and do that run from Nice to Monaco. So now I need to find something else to do. Even if it's just try to train to do well at the Winter League this year, which actually could be a good goal actually. Yeah, that might be one. But yeah, next week Crossflats again, and we'll see how we go in then. So as always, good luck if you're out running. I've got a race, or you've been out and running yourself and enjoyed it. Right, see what it is next week. Well then, I've been stuck in traffic, so I'm late. Although I'm going to make the start with plenty of time actually in the end. But I'm parked miles away again. It's absolutely rammed here. You know, you can't, it's hard to tell they're directly behind me, but there are so many cars. I'm parked like 2 streets over again. Don't know, must be another parkrun that's no on or something. It's even looking quite busy over at the start line still. So yeah, looks like a busy day today. It's definitely unusual being busy this time of year. Usually July is like the really quiet period at Parkrun, or well, August now actually as it is. But yeah, August, July, quiet. So yeah, we'll see. I've seen a lot of people with Molly tops on, so Molly must have came as a kind of mass group here, that'd be why. That explains it. I've not actually done a lot of running this week. I was just out with Lakers Tuesday, that's it. So I'm not sure what to expect here. Might be a bit of a struggle. I just didn't manage to get a chance to get out any other time other than that, so yeah, next week will be better. Yeah, now that there's cooler conditions as well, I really want to take advantage of this and start trying to get a bit faster. It's the ideal time for it, so yeah, we'll see how I go. I'll just try and take it steady. Maybe something 25s will do me quite nicely, I think, this week. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. 24:17 on my watch, a lot faster than I expected. Oh. Yeah, I just started very slow first kilometre, started building up speed, and yeah, it just went well for there. Just went so much better from there. I enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting anything at all when I started, and you could have probably heard it in my voice, but no, like I said, steady slow start, and then just building up, so the first kilometre was actually quick, it was about 4:40, but the second one was 4:44. It was going down the hill as well, but yeah, that was the thing of, okay, I'm on a decent pace, and I managed to keep that going up the hill. The first hill up the hills, I think one of my fastest in a long time. It won't be any sort of PB up the hill, but I'd argue that's one of my fastest for a good while, because it's kept it nice and steady, and usually I've done the real fast times. I've been a bit slower up the hill, faster than the rest of it, so today kept it consistent. And yeah, by the time it was coming down to going down the hill for the second time, I was on it. I mean, at one point my watch was saying under 24 minutes, it drifted a wee bit in the hill the second time, but even still, that was good. Definitely shows you what the wee bit cooler conditions can do. It's just, the sun's just come out now, so it's starting getting a wee bit warmer now, but it gives me a wee bit of hope for the rest of the summer into autumn, although I'm going to be missing a few weeks in August, so we'll see how the progress goes there, but I will be doing some running. Definitely with some running videos then at that point, but yeah, no park runs. Whew, I'm going to take a break. The sun actually came out there at the end, so the sunglasses weren't ambitious after all. Yeah, I thought I'd maybe a wee bit ambitious wearing sunglasses to go for the run, but no, it was alright actually. But yeah, it's actually it got warm in the sun, which is quite nice. Although weather's might turn next couple of days and turn wet and windy with a storm, so that might be the end of the good weather for our summer. Right, next week probably Crossflats again, see if I can equal that time maybe, and hopefully by the time this video comes out, my Monaco video will be, well, my Monaco run video will be out. If not, it'll probably be out afterwards, because I'm working on it and it's taking a wee bit of time. but with the delay and things like that here, I think it should be around that point, so we'll see. But hopefully it turns out alright. But yeah, till then, good luck any run you've been doing, and we'll see what Parkrun's like next week. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. Try to figure out where I've parked the car now. Well then, I'm down at Crossflats on an absolutely amazing sunny day. Wasn't expecting this morning. It's warm, much more warm than last week, but it's just a lovely sunny summer's day. This should be a good one for running. It's been dull and cloudy the last few days, so I was expecting more of the same, but no. Look at the park. This is great. Oh yeah, the summer's coming back. I think there is a kind of heat wave coming this next week, so this must be the start of it. Considering it is summer still and a lot of people are on holiday, I'm still looking quite busy actually. It was busy last week as well, so yeah, the numbers haven't really dipped this time. Normally we'd always be that 1 week in the summer where there was hardly any runners, and you would get like an unnaturally low position just because of wacky attendance because everybody's on holiday, but it doesn't seem to have happened this year. Oh well. In terms of what I'm going to do for the day, I'm just going to try and do similar to what I did last week. If I can get a low 24, I'll be very, very happy. I've done the same amount of running as I've done last week. Don't know if that will count against me, but we'll try, you know. I'll go for that 24.5 minutes in the watch. We'll see if I can try and beat that. It'll put me in the right range for the same time as last week. But yeah, I think that's the kind of target. And then, yeah, I think it's like I said, when the cooler weather kicks in, that's when I'm going to start going for the slightly lower times again. So I think that's when I'll be able to do it. But, right, let's see how we go in here. Right, just crossed the line, 24:30 on my watch. Do you know what? I'll absolutely take that. I think that's quite a good time. It's definitely a wee warmer than last week, so be a wee bit slower, makes a bit of sense, but it was a great day for running. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, managed to kind of properly keep up the pace all the way through there and just, yeah, kept on going. I'm pretty chuffed with how I'm getting up the hills as well. Definitely my hills have got better. I'm not really sure what I've done differently. I mean, there's been the hills at Lakers. The only other hill running I've really done was that a couple of weeks ago in Monaco. Well, actually it was in France before Monaco. But yeah, and actually there was some hills running in Monaco. But yeah, other than that, been back on the flat on the canal, so don't know where the speed up the hills is coming from, but I'm not gonna be disappointed with it. Good wee chat there after the run. Quite enjoyed it, but suddenly there's a wind got. There's a wind suddenly got up here at the park, just out of absolutely nowhere. It's still down and yeah, got very windy. But no, really enjoyed that run, like I said. I'm very happy with that time, and yeah, I think going for a kind of quicker times when it comes to well, the autumn weather, I think it's definitely on. Should be able to get something good there. So that's what the focus is going to be for the next few weeks, and try and I want to get faster for the Fit Winter League. That's the kind of next set of race I've actually signed up to, so yeah, that's going to be the goal for the next couple of months, get faster for the Winter League, because yeah, I have to do more better than last year. By the time I get around to editing up this video, I'll have hopefully run to yet another country, so it's quite good. This year I'll have ran to Monaco, from France to Monaco, and hopefully next week I'll get to do the same run from one country to another at the same time. So I'm doing it for the first ever time. I'll have done it twice in a year. Kind of unusual. Hopefully by then, by the time I've done this, my video of running to Monaco will actually be out as well. That's one I've been quite enjoying editing away at it, and yeah, I hope it turns out alright. Well, enjoy any running you've got over the next couple of weeks. There is still plenty of races on at the moment in the summer, and yeah, take care, and I'll see probably back at Crossflats in a few weeks, and then hopefully start a week of tourism, a wee bit of tourism rather. Yeah, I've definitely got a couple of places lined up to try and get to over September, so yeah, should hopefully get a wee change of scenery then. Right, I'm going to the car. Morning! I'm back doing some parkrun tourism, and today I'm up in Parkrun in Glasgow. Yeah, it's another one I've never actually done in Glasgow, despite the fact that this is technically the closest one to where I'm from. But yeah, never done parkrun when I was here, so yeah, it's a completely new one for me today. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. I think it's like 2 laps around the park, but we'll see when I get closer. Now the landscape around me at the moment is a bit desolate looking, but it's quite nice once you're actually in the park, I think. But one key problem is I don't really know where I'm going, so I've parked out on the road, because as much as there is parking in Pollock Park, parking costs about a £5, so I'm not doing that before Parkrun. So I've parked out in Shawcross Road and I've just walked it in. Apparently I read online it's like 5 minutes walk to wherever the starting point is. So I'm going to keep going in that direction and see what it is. The thing is, the park's quite empty because I've turned up early. You know, I always find it really hard. Scotland Parkrun start at 9:30, and I just find it so hard to kind of judge the time because I'm ready for a parkrun at 9. You know, so yeah, early. So I'm not really getting anybody to follow yet. Not yet, but I've seen a couple of people running, so I'm sure I'm heading in the right direction. It's not like me get lost anyway. You can just about see some people walking up that way, so I think I'm in the right direction. Because of where I put in for the parking, the journey here was actually really easy. It was only about 15 minutes, probably less than that actually. Okay, there is a wee bit of walking to the other side, but surprisingly it was a lot closer than I thought it was. Originally I was thinking the journey was going to take about 20-25 minutes, you know, because of where I was putting to park, but in actual fact putting the parking out in the street was a lot closer. So yeah, and it was quite a good route as well. It took me by Ibrox, which was quite nice. So I got to see the stadium and then drive down towards Higgs Road, and I've just spotted some Highland cows. This is amazing. Sorry, easily distracted, but hey, it's Highland cows, you don't get them at crossflats. That little yellow dot in the distance is what looks like a parkrun sign. So I think I'm heading in the right direction. I am, that's the finish. So the start I think is down the road from it. Yeah, I think the start's down this bit here. Now that I've found roughly where the start is, I now need to do the next most important thing. Find the parkrun sign to prove, take a picture next to it to prove I've been here. Found it! Right, first time briefing done. Pretty good briefing actually. Covers the course, 2 laps anti-clockwise, starts uphill, big hill in the middle. We'll see how it compares to crossflats though, because every time a parkrun says they've got a big hill, it's nothing like crossflats hill. But yeah, we'll see what the hill's like. Then apparently there's another hill, so it does sound hilly. Maybe like Queen's Park, something like that. But we'll see. But yeah, apparently it's very narrow, so standing in the right place is key, and well, stand in the right place is key, keep left all the way around, folk can't lap you. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Right, let's see how I got in here. No idea in time, absolutely no expectations, especially after Victoria Park one last time where it was like ridiculously quick. I don't think that's happening today, but 25 minutes? We'll aim for 25. Yeah. It's definitely narrow. Still walking to the start through all the trees, and my GPS was struggling to connect there, but I think I'm finally at the start, so right, let's see how we go on. Hopefully see you in 25 minutes. Okay, I'm about almost 2k in, completely misjudged the start, where to stand, so I started miles back, so my time, no idea. Also GPS isn't working, so no idea in distance either. Yeah, 25 minutes might be a long shot. Right, I'm on the big hill, and it's a big hill. It's steep, shorter than crossflats, but steep. That's the summit though. Right, just crossed the line. 87th over, about 25.5 minutes I think. GPS was totally out the whole way, that's why it was giving me like saying an estimated time of 28.5 minutes, which I knew couldn't be right. So yeah, I just had to keep trying to run and just hope it was working. Even my pace was totally out because the start had, just the GPS was out, so it's one of the ones, the trees here just totally interfere with it. Okay, I'm just back in the car, I'm going to edit this in earlier on after the run. I've worked out why the GPS was going wrong. GPS never picked up the start at all, so I never actually recorded the route on my phone or on my watch. So I've got the activity, but not the actual route, so I don't get to see the map, which is a shame because I miss out on all the segments and things like that, and kind of miss out on the actual course. But the route did record, and well, obviously I have definitely done a Parkrun, but yeah, that's what went wrong. That's why my time was so far out the whole way round. And yeah, the GPS just never kicked in once during the whole run. It's a shame. It definitely worked just in the walk up to the start, but whether there was just too many people, I don't know. But yeah, it just never worked, so yeah, didn't record the route. Oh well. But 25:40 actually it's saying. I'm happy to take that. It's a tough wee course, a lot of wee hills, but aye, it was good. Now I know where I'm going, I could probably go a bit faster, just knowing where to push in that. Right, my own barcode scanned. Yeah, I'll talk more. Okay, I've scanned in the barcode and you can see everybody actually walking back to the barcode scans. They're a wee bit down towards where the briefer actually was, next to the car park. But yeah, do you know what I'm thinking? I finished in the top 100 there. Considering there's over 400 usually there at this one, I'll definitely take that. Go this way. Live tracking of where I'm trying to go. Yeah, top 100 position, not bad at all. I think the time 25:40, considering we're doing the course. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. I think I worked it alright actually. It's just it's hilly. I thought actually maybe we were overselling the hill, but it's a short steep hill. It's not like the Travelator. It's longer than that, but not as steep. Maybe closer to the one at Bolton, possibly closer to that kind of hill, but again maybe not as steep, maybe a wee bit longer though. And then there's another kind of shorter, steeper hill which probably is like the Travelator towards the end. But yeah, 2-lap course, it was quite good, reasonably interesting all the way around. I mean, you are basically just running through the trees and that, but it's all on tarmac path, so it's really sure I'm walking on a gravel path which is mucky, so maybe don't wear your best trainers, it's wet. But yeah, definitely an interesting Parkrun to do, and for me it's a different one to try. However, right, we're going to see the Highland Cows again. And here we are, Highland Cows. These are amazing. I'm guessing this is the bull. It's huge! But over there, I've got another one back there, and then down the side, the baby Highland cow. Look, it's a tiny wee Highland cow. These are great. Look at them. I don't remember it taking me this long to walk up from the car, but I'm nearly back. But yeah, overall, good park run. I'd recommend doing it if you're about. Like I said, there's Victoria Park's good, Queen's Park's good, Elder Park was good. Four Glasgow Parkruns I've done, I've been thoroughly enjoyed, so I need to see what one I can go to next, because they're probably the 4 closest. So yeah, we'll see next time I'm up if I can go to a different new one, or go to one of them and try and set a new PB. But I think it's cross flats next week, and then hopefully some tourism again the week after. So yeah, we'll see what that ends up being. Right, good luck if you're running, especially if you're doing the Great North Run, although by the time this comes out I'll have done that, so good luck for whatever races do come out soon. Yeah, enjoy anyway. Morning! I'm in a rather grey and gloomy London this morning. Yeah, didn't think it was going to be like this. In order to go to a parkrun, I think it's going to be a struggle this one though. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not, but I have been loaded with the cold again all week. It's completely knackered any sort of run I've tried to do, and I'm going to one of the hardest parkruns in London, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge this morning.
Please take care when using the escalators and hold on to the handrail.
I'm off the tube and I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, I'm doing a wee back alley by the looks of it, but this is what the map seems to be telling me to go to. So, I don't think I've even said what parkrun I'm going to. I'm heading to Hampstead Heath. It's meant to be very hilly, but with the best views of London. So, we'll see what it's like. I need my phone. That was indeed the right path. I just need to check the map. But yeah, I think I saw a couple of other people there who were also lost, but they seem to be going a completely different route. Whereas this looks to be my straightforward route to get there. I have to go this way, I think. So, yeah, I'll update when I get to the park entrance. So far, it's been all uphill. This doesn't bode well for the parkrun. I will say it's a lovely looking area here around this. It's not what I expected to be, not far outside the city centre of London. Right, I'm at Hampstead Heath. No idea where I'm going, I'm just going to follow the other people that's running. I think this, again, it's London, so it's going to be like about 400 folk here. But it should be easier to find Startling as a result. Oh, I'm completely out of puff just from running up there. I think that's more of how I've been feeling rather than it actually being that much of a difficult hill. But yeah, so I've heard this has got really good views out over London. Like I said, it's awfully dull and cloudy today. So I'm hoping I can actually see some stuff. Turns out this actually is the start. The guy's putting the sign out. So there we are. I'm in Hampstead Heath. I've got my photo next to the sign, important bit. And yeah, just need to wait for the briefing now, wherever that's going to be. But yeah, I think this is going to be a struggle. I'm not in any fit state to run, never mind run up and down hills, so yeah, it's going to be tough. I think the course is like 2 laps, but it is incredibly hilly. I think you maybe start downhill, then after that it's climbing. So we'll see what it's like. I think it starts, well, it must start in this area, and then we go down and then do 2 laps and then back up to this bit, because I can see the bit of replenishing funnel there. I think that's roughly, I don't know if it's clockwise and clockwise, I'll find that in the briefing. But I think I can do it, just follow other people, but I can see this being like a 30-minute one. It's not going to be fast. It's 9:10, still not started. I don't think I've ever been at a Parkrun which is faffed about as much as that. At the briefing, just a faff. And then we've got to walk to the start, which is nowhere near the other way. A total faff. Again, they've got to get through stuff, but that just took way too long. We stood for the best part of 15 minutes. You know? Just too much. 2 lap courses clockwise, I do remember that much, and it's hilly. We'll see how we go on. Yeah, we're back on the line now. Way too narrow at start. Oh. Yeah, the sorting my times didn't work at all. I went in the second lap. It's not too bad. I think if I was fitter I'd be alright. But it's not bad, got a rough ground underneath. But what I'm most disappointed with, even the one I thought I was going to get, I'm not there. That's the best view I seem to have found. A couple of buildings way in the distance. It's a nice parkrun, just hilly and tough. Like I said, I could do this easier. I wasn't really cold last week. Yes, the surface I'll get in. I finished, crossed the line. That was hellish. Perhaps being a little bit harsh, maybe just kind of slightly annoyed by how long it took to get started. I can't describe how much this long that briefing took. It's just pure faffing, honestly. But the run itself, once you get into it, is actually alright. Yeah, it's quite good. A good kind of route. As I said, starts maybe a wee bit too narrow for the amount of people, but I think that's a kind of common problem in all London parkruns. Paths are just narrow and there's just far too many people. Once you actually get into the routine, potentially if I'd started a bit further forward, it would have been a lot easier to run. But yeah, once I get into a kind of rhythm, It was quite nice actually. Hills were tough, there's a lot of hills. But yeah, it was good. As per, I've got lost, you can see that everybody's coming up that hill there. But I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm lost. As I said during the round, the one bit that caught me out was I thought you get really good views over London from here, but I don't know, maybe it's too misty, I wasn't in the right place. Maybe the Parkrun route doesn't go that way and I need to go somewhere else in the park. But yeah, couldn't see anything. So that's a bit of a shame. But it wasn't too hard to get to really. Short. You know, quick run for King's Cross. Sorry, for the hotel to King's Cross. 15 minutes in the tube. Then 10-minute walk up to it after that. Ooh. If I was feeling gallus, I could get a line bike and take that back to the centre. But I don't know where I'm going. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I don't fancy cycling in London. Copenhagen's fine because it's designed for it. London, I'll probably end up under a truck. So yeah, I'm not going to do that here. Yeah, I'll just go back to the tube. It's again, it's only zone 2, so it's again pretty cheap in terms of the fares. So yeah, I'm glad I've done it. You know, I'm glad I've ticked off another London Parkrun, but still a little irked by just how long it took to get started. You know, it's 10 to 10 right now, and I left pretty much immediately after I finished. Did do it in about 28 minutes, which kind of was expecting, but yeah, I was hoping to be back at the hotel by now, so yeah, I think that's to be quite quick once I got off the tube, but oh well. No idea when this is actually going to come out, no idea what runs I've been on or will be on at that time, so good luck with everything as always, and yeah, we're coming up to the winter league running and trail running season, so that'll be fun. Morning! Right, it's Saturday, Parkrun, out across flats. I've been awake for hours because I got up early to watch the AFL Grand Final. Yeah, second year in a row I've done that, and once again the Brisbane Lions absolutely battered someone in the final. It was a good game up until half time, and then yeah, Brisbane chose violence and just decided to score goal after goal and absolutely annihilated Geelong. But hey ho, it was a good game. I'm quite glad I got up early for it, but it does mean I am wide awake, so we'll see if that helps today. It's actually quite chilly, there's a wee bit of a cool breeze. It's like the perfect conditions for a park run, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Nearly got hit by a stick there at a tree. Yeah, feeling a lot better. Again, I'm back more like myself, so at the very least I'll be faster than I was at Hampstead Heath last week. But yeah, no, see how it got on around here. Take it, not steady, but see what I can do, and yeah, it should be good. I'm quite looking forward to this actually. Again, the fact that I've been awake for absolutely hours, so yeah. There's a big flag down there, no idea what for, we'll figure that out soon. Guessing it looks like somebody pacing. Nope, there's a second flag has appeared, so I'm guessing it's some sort of pacing. Oh well, this could be fun. Nice live shot during Parkrun for once, and going okay. Probably like a mid-25 time today, but I'll take that. Oh, wish I brought my sunglasses. There we are, finished now. Tried recording a shot during that, we'll see how that works. But yeah, that was tough going, harder than I expected. My time's just short of 26 minutes. But do you know what, I'll take that, it's a lot faster than last week. And yeah, this is the last couple of days, first time I've actually felt fit again, so a wee bit slower time, not unexpected. I think I can go a lot faster again next week. This gives me the chance to kind of build up a bit, so yeah, I'll take that. As much as that maybe wasn't the fastest parkrun, I properly enjoyed that today. I really enjoyed that. It was just good fun, so yeah. Right, next week, Molly 10k. No idea how that's going to go. Hopefully I get a bit fitter again during the week and I'm ready for all the hills at that, which is like 10k of just constant hill. But yeah, let's see how that goes. But yeah, good luck in any race you've got coming up. And I think I might be cross flats next week, but we'll see. Morning. Today I'm in Arnley because it's the Lakers Parkrun League, and for once I can actually make it to one of the events because it's nearby and I'm actually in the area, so thought I might pop along, try and get some points, and see how it goes. Quick reminder in Parkrun League, because I think it might have been like Middleton at the very start of the year, is the last one I did. You get points based on your age grading score, so I should be somewhere between 50 and 55%. I'll get a few points there, it'll take me off the bottom of the table, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, okay, it's also a chance for a bit of tourism. I just fancy a difference with cross flats as well this week, and I quite enjoyed it here last time, so we'll see how this goes. I think it should be alright. I mean, I got a really good time here. I think this is my first sub 24 time in a long time, until Victoria Park a couple of weeks after it. So yeah, it's a good course for a time. So we'll see how it is today. Look nice and green anyway, the park. And it's a lovely sunny morning. I'm kind of regretting not having sunglasses. So I'm looking for the Lakers flag, wherever that might be. I think I remember I'm going to the start line anyway. And yeah, we'll see what's happening there. Well, yeah, one thing I have done differently from last time at Arnley, I've got the trail shoes on. So last night I did a wee bit of measuring on the previous map, and I worked out about 2.5 kilometres of it is going to be on grass. It was raining last week, that grass is going to get churned up a wee bit by the second lap, so I've stuck the trail shoes on for the first run out of the winter season, although it's not winter yet. But yeah, these shoes are pretty good on the tarmac, so it's not going to cause me any bother on the flat, but it should give me a wee bit extra grip on the grass, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So that's why I also don't think the time's going to be as good as it was in April. It's going to be too much, just a wee bit too much mud, but anything I can do to keep us in balance, definitely keep with that. So yeah, that's start line. So see how we go on. Try to see where everybody else is. Right, all set to go, shoes tightened. Let's see. Got 24.5 minutes programmed I can watch. That should put me comfortably in the state of thinking the points I need. Let's see. Last time I did surprise myself by going under 24 minutes here, but I don't know, I think the grass is going to be tough to run on, so let's see how it goes. I'm looking forward to this. And I'm done. Found it quite difficult actually. Yeah, I was a wee bit slower than I was really wanting. I came in at 24:47-ish, something like that. I basically had the 5k pacer behind me, chasing me down the entire time, which, yeah, by this point I was hoping to be a bit faster than that. I did put 24:30 on my watch, so I was hoping to be further clear, but hey, I still beat him at the line. It's got quiet now, I've been stood talking for a wee while. It's one of the things, I don't know if the trail shoe, well, wearing trail shoes actually worked or not. They definitely helped on the grass. They definitely was noticeable on the grass that I'd start catching some people, but as soon as I get back on the tarmac I slowed right back down. So it's one of the ones where, yeah, a wee bit quicker in one half of the course but a bit slower in the other half, so I don't really know if I gained anything or not for it. Although by the third lap it was getting quite wet or a bit muddier on the grass parts, so potentially if I had been in my road shoes I'd probably had very little grip at some of the corners. But I don't know, it's not one I'd be really wanting to test out running road shoes and that. It's maybe one of the ones where, say if it had been a wee bit wetter, I reckon the trail shoes would have been fine. I was probably right on the cusp of them being the right shoe for that section. But hey, I get around it, it's not a park run done. Happy enough with the time, like I said. I mean, I didn't run last Saturday because of the storms and all that, so do you know what? It's fine. Been a lovely day for a park run. I've got some points in the not Winter League. Get some points on the Parkrun League, so that's quite nice. And yeah, we'll see where we go. I don't know. Don't know if it's potentially the cross flats next week or volunteer at the cross flats next week. Not 100% sure. We'll see what happens then. But the next big event is Winter League, so I need to train for that. But as always, good luck for any races and that coming up. I'm actually not sure what events are coming up through October. I think I'm sure there'll be plenty of races on the next few Sundays and that, so if you're in any of them, good luck. Potentially looking at doing Post Hill at the start of November. Done that before. After the disaster last year of the trainers falling apart half an hour before it, I'm tempted to do it again just so I can finally get a good time at it, but we'll see what happens there. But yeah, if not, anything you've got coming up, good luck, enjoy any running, enjoy any training, take care and have fun. Morning! Today I'm doing one of my wee challenges. It's not quite as daft as running all the way to Monaco, but it's probably just as hard. So right now I'm at Crossfast Park, where I'm going to do Parkrun in about 10 minutes time, and later on I'll be here at Post Hill. And I'm going to try and complete the Parkrun and Post Hill challenge double in one morning. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just to make things doubly hard, it started lashing, so I'm going to get soaked at Parkrun. I do have a change of clothes for Post Hill, but this is going to make Post Hill course even slippier, and potentially Post Hill is going to be quite... It's already hard enough to get up. A wet Post Hill is even more difficult, so yeah, it's really going all in. Like I said, not as daft as Monaco, but daft. So yeah, we're going to see how we go. Now, part of the Parkrun here, you can see everybody's sheltered. Yeah, Parkrun is going to be a case of take it super steady and then just try and warm up for Post Hill. The rain's getting heavier. It's absolutely lashing. I'm going to be soaked here, so yeah, I've got a change t-shirt, we'll see how this goes, but this is not what the forecast was. I'm just going to take it steady. I've set 27 minutes, keep it nice and slow, nice and steady, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, kilometre in, I'm drenched, and it's pretty cold, but I'm keeping a steady time, so, you know, positives. Okay, that's about halfway now, still keeping nice and steady, a bit faster than expected, but it's fine. I'm actually quite enjoying this in the wet. Right, I've come up the hill for the second time, I've kept the pace nice and steady. We'd love to do this around Post Hill, but yeah, I think this is what I need to warm up. Just keeping it steady. Should come in below 26. I'll take that. Do that quite nicely. And as you can see, the rain's gone off. Yeah, the travel there's steep at Crossfast, but not as steep as later on. There we are, cross the line. Wee bit over 27 minutes despite my last update. Turns out the GPS distance was a little off. I crossed the 5k coming up the Beeston Boulevard, so yeah, time was a little out. I'll take a low 27 as a warm up. The fact that I feel pretty good actually after it is a good sign. I just need to kind of stretch off a wee bit, rest. I've got just over an hour, so I can rest, try and dry off a little, and yeah, see if I can do this next one. Right, had a wee break there. I am doing a bit of walking just to stretch a little, but yeah, I think I'm good to go. So, next thing is back to the car, which I'm at a different entrance to the park, I forgot my part. Get back to the car, drive all the way to Pudsey, and go and get registered. It's 25 to 10, so I need to be quick and actually see if I can actually make it. Time's a wee bit tight, but I can definitely do it. So, let's see if I make it. Realised there's absolutely zero point in a cliffhanger there, because earlier in the video you've already seen me at Post Hill, right in front of it. So yeah, there's no part 2. I was going to keep the video going all the way through this Parkrun and Post Hill together. Next up, Post Hill. Okay, I've made it, got registered. A wee bit early, I walked over because I'd rather keep walking, but yeah, stood in front of Post Hill, and I swear this has got steeper again since last year. I think I said that last year as well, but I think every year it gets higher and steeper. I don't recall this bit being as bad as it was, but yeah, this is going to be tough, especially as the ground is soaking. The path into the park, which we do run along a couple of times in some of the loops, it's so rough at the moment. It's like the rain's washed away parts of it. It's going to be the actual trail sections are going to be a challenge here. Not just this is actually going to be the break in between, you know. Yeah, it's going to be tough going uphill, but you're going to be going slow, you can watch your footing and things like that. The rest of the paths, I mean, I don't know if you can just see that there. Because of the rain we've had this morning, it's very wet, very muddy. I think this might be the first time in all the years I've done it that it's going to be this kind of bad, but that's part of the fun. It slows everybody down a wee bit, so yeah, I think it should be quite good. I mean, after the disaster last year where my trainers fell apart half an hour before they started, I think it can't go any worse. I was actually looking at my times for all the iterations of this course, so that's since 2022, and I've actually been getting slower. 22 was like 35 minutes. I think 2 years ago when I was really slow was 38 minutes, and I just struggled all the way around. Last year was 39, but I just did the wrong shoes on, so that's one of the things. So this year I'm thinking anywhere in between 35 and 39 wearing actual trail shoes. I think that's a good target to aim for. I mean, yeah, we've done post-hill parkrun in the morning, but we'll see. Yeah, it should be alright. Are they going to be chatting with marshals there? Again, I still seem to be incredibly early. No idea how, because I genuinely thought there's usually people here well in advance of the race starting, but no, 20 minutes to go and there's me. I think everybody else is back in the club house. So yeah, currently I'm first, so that's a bonus. That won't last long. Well, actually I just see another one guy with a number on, so I'm second. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this. It's going to be tough, but do you know what? I do stand by. I think the post-hill part might not be too bad. So I hope. But yeah, I've done my warm-up at Parkrun, so as long as I'm just keep moving here, that was part of the reason I wanted to just go, keep moving, keep walking, and yeah, should be alright. But yeah, I think Marshall's starting to get into place. I think all the rest of the runners have turned up now-ish, and yeah, we should get going. I'm quite looking forward to getting started actually. It'll be good fun.
It's a while since I've done it actually. That right looks a bit rutty.
Right, quick reminder, the post hill course starts over there, goes round this field, into here, up this path, and then up this hill for the first time, which I think is just as hard as post hill. It does get shallower as it goes up. You go round path and then kind of follow it down. There's a big trail path there. That bit's going to be tough coming in, and then through that undulating path, and then that's where you take on post hill up to the very top through the trees, and then it kind of goes round to the left, and again there's a kind of long descending trail path, and I forget exactly where it comes out. I think it comes out just over there, so just in front, and that's you take the sharp left and go straight back up post hill again, and then this time you are on the path up the top there, and it's similar to the first loop, but you can take a path up the top hill there, descending down, and then back in along that kind of rough bit at the start to go round here, and then back out of the field and finish. All in all, it's pretty traily, but it's quite good fun. Still very few people here. Everybody's waiting in the clubhouse, I think. What a difference trail shoes make. So we've done the first hill. I'm so much faster than last year. Yeah, the difference is just trail shoes. I've got grip, and it's noticeable. And I'm having fun. The next bit is post hill. I'm going to need both hands, so there's going to be no filming going up it. But we'll see at the top. See if I can breathe or not. I think I'm in the same picture last year. This is what we're up against. The problem is so much the hill. Oh, you can get cramp. But we're up once. It's definitely get steeper since last year. Cheers. No worries, thank you. Yeah, there's quite a bit of debris in the ground. Back in the flat, approaching Crow's Nest? Post hill. Right, we're nearly there. Okay, post hill's done twice. If I can get back to the finish in the next 6 minutes, I'll have beaten 2 years ago time when I was really struggling, and last year when I ran my sketches. So there's no little let up and the last wee bit. Oh, right, we'll lock in and let's go. I'm finished.
time 30:28. Faster than faster than last year, which I'm delighted with. But I think it's maybe on a par with 2 years ago. Do you know what? So I'll take that. But the key thing is, I had really good fun doing that. I had so much fun, genuinely. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I properly enjoyed that. That was great fun. Like I said, I think by time, I've not looked at the times yet, I can always put it there if it was faster or slower than the last few times I've done it. It's definitely not the fastest I've done, that was 35 minutes and something. But yeah, so what was it? Yes, properly enjoyed it. Faster than last year, so definitely trail shoes are quicker than Skechers. And yeah, same time next year I think. Just when we're stood there at the finish line, the heavens have opened. Under the trees I've got a wee bit of shelter again, but that would have made the race interesting if it had started actually properly raining, because the one bit that's not covered by trees is Post Hill. But no, it was dry. The course was very slippery. I mean, if you look at what I'm walking on now, it's yeah, a bit rough. But it was actually fine. Genuinely had grip all the way around. The only hairy bit was run by the wee river where I didn't nearly slip straight in. Other than that, it was fine. So yeah, overall, very good race. I do think this is one, and I think I said the same last year. Do you know what? If you are in the area, come and do this one. It is really good fun. It's just a good fun trail race, and it warms you right up for the proper trail running season. You know, it's a good starting point. A wee bit different. It's a wee bit shorter, and yeah, it's just got that ridiculous challenge of the hill in the middle of it, which you do twice. So yeah, well worth going to, and it's pretty cheap as well. So yeah, I genuinely recommend this one. And if you're feeling good with that, then you can start looking at all the other ones. So like for me, it's Winter League's coming up. Well, people have got the Lakers, their own race, the Bar Humbug, in December, which is another superb race, really good challenge. And yeah, I think what else is there? Don't know, there's loads of other trail races at this point. Basically the point is, the trail races, and this is a good starting point for it. I don't know if it comes across on the film here, but it is bucketing it down. I'm under shelter, but it's, you can hear it on the leaves, although I think it's just easing off a wee bit. But yeah, next plan now, go home, get all the mud off me, because it was quite muddy in the end. And yeah, try and relax for the rest of the day I think. Yeah, it's good. Again, another unusual thing. It's a Saturday race, not a Sunday. It was Sunday last year, to be fair, hence why it's the Parkrun and a Parkrun double. But yeah, for them doing 2 events in one day, I think I've done okay. So, oh well. Right then, I think the next big event, it's not a Parkrun, which is obviously a massive event, but the next big event for me will be the first Winter League race at Baildon. That's only a couple of weeks away now, so let's see how that goes. I think that's a warm up for it though. Oh, one record. I'm late. Well, slightly late. Well, later than intended getting here. I wanted to get here a little bit early and do a warm up. Actually, I'm looking over at the start line and it's actually very busy. But I'm on time. They're only just starting the first timers briefing. Yeah, I've made it. I've actually got time to stretch now. Plan today is go faster than last week when I was deliberately holding back ahead of Post Hill. I think that's quite doable. I mean, last week it ended up being well over 27 minutes. Not a decent time. I'm wanting to go faster than that. So something in the 25s today, quite happy. And yeah, we'll work on it from there for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, see how I got on with this one. Like I said, it's busy today. Don't know why I was panicking loads of time. Right, nearly ready to start the race, so we'll see how I got on here, but faster than last week, that's the main plan. I am gubbed. Right, watch says 24:58, massively helped by the lady in front of me who kept me going up the hill, and then I kind of drafted off the back of her, got up the straight, she kept shouting, trying to keep up with her and that, so I'd have drifted just over 25 if it wasn't for trying to keep up at the last straight there. So yeah, cheers to her. Oh, long photo duty. I quite enjoyed it actually. Yes, I got asked to help out taking some pictures at the end of the podium. There wasn't too many people really wanting pictures, but it's just a chance to get some, so yeah, I said I'd help out with that.
so it's quite nice. I quite enjoyed that parkrun actually. Like I said, I managed to push it coming up the hill on the second lap, and then that lady like kind of helped push me along the final straight. So just under 25 minutes, which, whereas when I was halfway around, I thought it was going to be maybe like a mid 25. So under 25 minutes, absolutely great time. Really happy with that. It's a good sign ahead of the Winter League next week. And that is exactly what's coming up. Yeah, I was talking to some of the Burnley Razors there. They're going to do the Winter League next week. And yeah, next week, Winter League starts. So I'm really looking forward to that. Although I'm not going to be across that, I'm hopefully going to do a park run in Manchester, I think. Yeah, shoot Manchester. So that'll be my warm up for Winter League. Hopefully a nice flat park run for the hills of Baildon Moor. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, last week I properly did Coast Hill. So yeah, I'm right up for doing some trail racing. Don't care how fast or slow I am at it. I'm not anticipating being particularly quick, but I'm just going to really enjoy it. So yeah, really looking forward to that next week. And yeah, I'll do my usual Winter League videos, I think. Don't know if I can do anything different with them this time, but I'll definitely do some Winter League videos. But yeah, that's coming up next. Winter League. Oh yeah, and if you've got any racing that coming up, good luck and enjoy yourself. Oh, and if anyone's got any tips on, or any recommendations for good running trainers, please let me know, because mine are ruined, turns out. I've destroyed another pair of trainers, so yeah, need a new pair. Maybe go and try to go shop somewhere. But yeah, in the meantime, if I haven't got any by the time this comes out, leave recommendations if you've bought some, please. Thanks. Morning! Right, this morning I'm in Manchester, which you can probably guess by the fact that it's been raining behind me. And I'm going to what I think from a list I saw online is potentially one of the fastest park runs in the UK. It's like kind of top 30 list anyway for it. Basically what that means is it's completely and utterly flat, there's not a single hill on it. But yeah, so I'm going to Alexandra Park, it's just outside the city centre. It's few kilometres away from the hotel we're staying in, near this station, and I'm already out of breath just trying to run there because the roads are pretty confusing here. I'm not really sure what the straight path I can walk on and what's road, what's pavement, so yeah, so I'm going through this wee path here. Pick up the pace again. But yeah, I think I did through a couple of big roads there. I thought it was a straight run down, turns out no, you got a bit of twist in it. Anyway, I'll get myself to Alexandra Park in about 10-15 minutes, something like that. Oh, this is one where I'm going to have to go to the briefing because the route looks just so confusing. I think it's like 2 laps of the park, but some laps are wee, some laps are big. It just looks very twisty and turny. So yeah, we'll go to the briefing and see what they say there. I found my way onto a cycle and walking path which goes next to the dual carriageway here. So I think that'll take me most of the way, although I've got a feeling I need to cross over at some point. But there's lights ahead, there'll be crossing points. I'm basically just trying to do a kind of wee run walk to get to Parkrun. I don't want to take it out of myself too much. Same way, actually Parkrun today, I don't want to go OTT with trying fast. Because it's Winter League tomorrow and I want to be ready for that. You know, about 8 kilometres around Baildon Moor, so yeah, we'll try and take it easy, but we'll see how it goes. If it's as flat as I think it is, it might be easy to get a quick time without doing too much. Yeah, that's famous last words there. And we're here. Okay, so I've made it to Alexandra Park, and yeah, it's completely flat. That way there's risen, but behind me, flat. Also, I can already see an out and back section. I don't remember seeing that on the course map, so it's going to be interesting. Like I said, the route, I always struggle to figure out where the start and end points are. It's the symbols, they're not easy to read. And then I can't figure out, it says like you round something in background and it's 2 laps, and yeah, I need to listen to the briefing and just follow whoever's ahead of me and I'll get there. But yeah, it probably is more straightforward. It's like Wakefield, ridiculously confusing route, but actually really straightforward because you never actually go over the same bit twice. It just looks like you do on the map, so I'm guessing this might be something similar, but we'll see. Oh, right, catch my breath back. It'll be 3 kilometres to get to the park gates, which actually isn't too bad, and like I said, I took my time with it. It's alright, I think. I'll be fine for the rate of the, not race, run. I'm seeing lots of people run this way, so So I'm going to go that direction because I can't see a start line down that path over there. This is the bit I always find confusing in a parkrun. Where's the actual start line? Again, it's not always the clearest, and the map shows, like I was using Google Maps, it showed one thing. The 5k runner app showed another thing, so yeah. It'll be fine, there's plenty of people out with parkrun jerseys on, so I'm not going to get lost. Okay, it's hard to tell, but right over there looks for loads of people. So I think that's where the start line is. Also there's cones here, so I'm guessing if I just follow them that direction I'll find my way. It's hard to tell, but those are parakeets apparently up there. You can hear them behind me. It's such an unusual noise. I've checked their app I've got, and yeah, parakeets. Who knew they were in Manchester? I've made it to the start, which you can hear on the huddle behind me. The parakeets distracted me a few minutes, but as it's Manchester, it's just started raining. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been in Manchester and it's not rained. Good briefing, thought done it well to be fair. Yeah, I just can't quite follow the route. Saying that, you do something slightly different around a loop. I'll just go for the follow somebody in front of me. It wasn't the fella who was doing it, it was just I couldn't see the map. Right, ready to go, let's see how this goes. Right, 1k done. Stood way out of position at the start. Turns its start line moves forward. Didn't go that. So yeah, first bit has been trying to get onto a gap. But so far so good. Okay, the course is making sense now. I understand the second lap. Yeah, it's actually a bit more straightforward. It's just so flat. So flat. It's like Elder Park flat. Still think it's cool as parakeets. Yeah, but that's living back in Australia. Hello, first line. Mid 25s. Well, probably could have went faster if I hadn't been around here, but probably could also went faster if I got a better start position. Just started the first 500 metres with weaving in and out and not quick enough, so well. Okay, I've come over and a wee bit quiet because it's an incredibly busy park run. Yeah, I was position 294 over the line, 25.5 minutes, like I said. It's a pretty decent time to be honest with you. I'm quite happy with that. It's good prep for Winter League. Well, apart from the lack of hills. Yeah, it's pan flat. I can understand why it's considered quite a quick park run, especially as it's quite wide. The turns aren't that bad. There's like a kind of out and back section and then one sharp right turn. Other than that, they're big long flowing turns, so I can understand how if you're quick, you're never going to be slowed down very much around it. You know, like it's only those two wee bits, but it's only the really out and back bit, it's just one slow down. So yeah, I definitely think I could get a really quick time here. I reckon if I maybe hadn't ran here and I wasn't trying to hold back a little for Winter League, and maybe I kept a bit fitter as well. Yeah, basically lots of ifs and buts, but I could get a time like Victoria Park here. But then again, I still think that's maybe a freak result. I still don't understand where that time came from back in April. But yeah, that was good. I quite enjoyed that. I did quite enjoy that. And like I said, there's parakeets on the way around. That's bizarre. I had no idea there were parakeets in Manchester. Next up for me is Winter League, like I said. And actually, next up for me is trying to escape this park. Then taxi, then hotel. I'm not running all the way back. I'm in a tight timeline. So yeah, I need to get back to the hotel quickly. But yeah, as usual, it's me lost in a park. But yeah, next up for me is Winter League tomorrow. And yes, the point where all the videos started going massively out of sync. So actually, this will probably come out long after the Winter League started. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm quite ready for it tomorrow. I'm quite looking forward to building. Should be good fun. If it's very windy. I wonder if it's a headwind the whole way around it. So that was Alexandra Parkrun in Manchester. Definitely recommend it if you're in the city centre. It's not too far to get to. Like I said, for me it was only 3 kilometres. There's the parakeets. Oh dear. Right, it's only 3 kilometres to the centre. Pretty easy to get to. Quite a nice park run, to be honest. I reckon if it wasn't maybe as wet, it'd have been lovely, very grippy as well. But even in the rain, it seemed nice. Right, good luck for our races coming up. Next up for me, Winter League. All in, it's freezing this morning, but thankfully not as cold as it has been recently. Yeah, I was expecting to wake up to a kind of frost this morning, but the temperature seemed to be a wee bit, so that's not too bad. But that actually means it should be kind of perfect conditions for running. So this should be a fast run. Well, fast there. I say should. I gave blood the other day, so I'll no doubt get hit with the impact of that halfway round. I always find it's, for the first time up the hill, that's usually where I start really suffering. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll just take it as best I can. Something maybe in the 25s today, ideally. That'd be quite nice. Wasn't looking particularly busy when I was parking up, but it's just suddenly, yeah, loads of people suddenly turned up, so that's good. Like I said, it's ideal time of year for running, I think this. Although I'm maybe regretting saying that with the wind that's cutting into me right now. But we're here, and yeah, I'm at Cross Flats, I never actually said that. Yeah, no parakeets again this week. Just cold and wind. Right, I've been for a little bit of a warm up, and you can see that it's getting quite busy behind me. But right, yeah, I definitely needed the warm up. Definitely need the warm up there because it's so close. The wind it's actually cutting too. Listen, it's been worse than this last few days as well. So see how we go on. The warm up, yeah, a bit of a struggle. So
First timers! First timers!
I'm done a few minutes, but that was a massive struggle, like a real struggle. Yeah, I definitely know. So like I'd said before, getting up the hill first time it really hit me, but even the first lap, I could just feel myself weak. So yeah, very slow time for me today, not kind of where I want to be with times, but I do know the reason for it, so that'll come back. That's not a problem, you know. But yeah, done. Catch my breath back. I'll be back in the road. Yeah, I need a rest after that. But yeah, good luck for any races coming up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what there is now. I'm way at the loop. I just know Winter League again next week, so that should be fun. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. Right, good luck, enjoy any races. Hello, welcome to a rather damp, dreary and wet Cross Flats Parkrun. Yeah, weather's not been kind this morning, so it's threatening rain. It was raining, it's not raining at the moment. It's got to be a wet one. Having said that, other than the ground being a bit slick at points, it's actually quite good conditions for running. It's not too cold, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's just a bit miserable looking. I mean, I much prefer seeing the park on a nice bright sunny day, glorious blue sky and all that, but it's alright. In terms of time today, I just want to go faster than last week. It was 28 minutes, but yeah, the Given Blood really took it out of me. So I want to go faster than that, but not too fast because it's a Winter League race tomorrow again. Although it's going to be a lot of walking though, so. Oh, I've just warmed up and I'm at a puff, so can't tell if that's good or bad. Nearly time for the start. The rain really can't decide whether it's actually going to come on or not, so it might last during the middle of the run, but it should be fine. But it's actually quite busy today. There's plenty of first timers and all that, so yeah, it's going to be a good run. Just no idea what the weather's going to do during it. This is genuinely a little pace up the hill. I've not got much pace at all today. Disappointing, but what can you do? I'll be faster than last week though. There we are, I'm over the line. I've been stood chatting for about 5 minutes or so, and maybe a wee bit longer. And I've had some birthday cake as well. Somebody brought cake to the parkrun, so that was good. And yeah, I'm alright. I struggled my way around it, like I said there. My time time's about 26.5 minutes. Faster than last week. Do you know what? I think it's just some tiredness from during the week catching up with me. It's just one of those things. But hey, I got round. It's a good stretch of my legs. I think I'm all set for Dewsbury Winter League race tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. The rain, it's just been damp the entire way around, so that's why I'm quite wet. But it wasn't at least torrential rain, you know. so it isn't too bad like that. But it means the ground tomorrow is going to be sodden, so that'll be a fun challenge. To be fair, the paths around the whole park were absolutely easy to run on, so even though it was damp and wet, it wasn't slippery or anything, which is good. But yeah, I enjoyed it, just it was very difficult. You know, just very difficult. Well, good luck for any races coming up. Again, there's quite a few things going on this at the start of December now, so yeah, it's not too bad. There's lots on still, and we'll see how I got on a Dewsbury tomorrow. It'll be fine. It's just a long walk. Hello. I've said it before, but like I'm late, but actually I've arrived in plenty of time, even with time to spare. Today I'm really late. It's 8:45. I've got 2.5 kilometres to go, and yeah, I'm cutting it fine. Okay, it's 8:47. I think I've got 2 kilometres to go, and it's all uphill, so this is going to be tight. I'm just not risking driving the car this morning. Not that I couldn't, I'm just not going to risk it. It's safer that way, isn't it? But it's left me with a bit of a speedy run here, which is not what I could do with. I'm just walking, catching breath, and I'll try and bolt over the railway bridge and then towards the rat tunnels. What do you do? Right, we're over the motorway now. If I'm lucky, I'll arrive during the briefing, and hopefully it's more of a Hampstead Heath briefing than a normal Crossfires typical parkrun briefing. And I've got plenty of time. It does not feel like I'm plenty of time right now. Up there is the hill I'm heading towards. And if anybody's thinking at this point, stop filming, just focus on running. I need the rest. I need the rest. This is the best I can do. I'll be able to run 5k, but to get there I need a couple of breaks just to catch my breath. It's all uphill. Parkrun starts in 3 minutes. I'm not in the park. The thing is, even when I get to the entrance, I've still got to walk all the way around, so this could be a start late and chase. Don't know, this actually legitimately could be a start late and have to chase from the back. So we'll see. I don't think I'm really doing much chasing considering how out of breath I am. It's 9 AM and that's the entrance to the park. I think even if I made the start, this is not going to be a quick one today. That is a briefing, and I think I've just made it. I've done it. So I started. I've made it. I'm gubbed. I made it. Hello. I basically got my breath in at the start and had to keep going. I'm very late.
I'll be surprised if you get around to that for me.
Might take a wee second when I leaned in the hill, so that's good. I think I'll lose it going uphill. So there we are. I got round somehow, but yeah, lesson learned for next time. Don't leave it that tight to leave the house and make it parkrun, as having 0 recovery time between that run and then having to do the 5k on it. Yeah, that's no, I'm not. I have nowhere near trained for that, so yeah, not happening. But I mean, it's only just like doing, well, it's 8k basically, and I've done that speed before in a 10k, but yeah, not a Saturday morning at Parkrun, absolutely not. Like the way back down, like this is my current run back from Parkrun, as I'm casually strolling. Yeah, doing some calculations, and I'm not far off my 300th Parkrun actually. I might get it at the very start of the new year, which is a good way to kick that off. But yeah, I think if I've got my numbers right, I should get it at the start of the new year. So that'll be fun. And yeah, 300 already. Wow. Well, till next week, enjoy any runs you've got coming up, and take care of yourselves. I'm going to pretend to run again. Normally I start with just me walking in the park, but that was amazing today. Morning. Yes, I'm across flats, and it's an absolutely spectacular looking morning. The sun's hitting the right point in the trees. It's bright. It's like it is sunny. There's a crisp frost along the ground. Honestly, just take that behind me. That looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if it comes across here because the sun's so bright, but what a day. I mean, it is absolutely freezing cold. I wish I brought my gloves, but hey, apart from that, it's a great day. I think it's a Parkrun League event today. It's the last one of the year, so I've had to put my Lakers jersey on, and that means it's short sleeves, and I'm frozen. That's why I wish I brought my gloves. But yeah, it's a cracking day for a run. The ground is maybe going to be a little bit on the damp side, but it should be fine. But yeah, I'm just going to stand with that sun like that, because honestly, it's such a lovely looking day. Right, frantically we're on Facebook there. I've played my Joker, so I should get double points at least for the race. I'm not going to get double points for a PV, seeing as that's still 22 to 45 here. I'm a wee bit slower than that, and I'm not going to be first in the age category. I need to be first in Parkrun to get first in my age category. So yeah, I'll take the extra couple of bonus points and that'll do me. Yeah, I've not been particularly fast recently. I don't know what's happened. It just seems to happen this time of year. I just slow right down, but well, the speed will come back to me, I think. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this today. Actually, it's like I said, it's freezing cold, but it's a lovely day for a run. So that should be alright. It's not gonna be fast. There's a Winter League race tomorrow at Pudsey, one of my favourites, and yeah, I'm going to try and take it steady a bit. I'd love to be in the 25s today, just to give me a glimmer of hope that I can get back towards a lower time soon. You know, I know I'll be able to do it, just I'd like to get there much faster. So yeah, something in the 25s today will do me. We'll see how we got on anyway. Still can't go for a nice day yesterday. Right, I'm done 5 or so minutes, and do you know what? Wasn't the quickest run, but I really enjoyed that. I've got to say, that's probably the perfect morning for parkrunning. It's just such a lovely day. So yeah, do you know what? Time's about 27 minutes. I don't care. Right, next up for me though is Pudsey tomorrow. So that's one of my favourite Winter League races. It's a really quick, rapid course. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Sorry, an enormous dog decided to start going for me there. Yeah, so Pudsey tomorrow. Properly looking forward to that. And then the parkrun again next week. And I'm approaching 300 parkruns now. I think that's 297 today, I think. I'll double check the email and all that, but yeah, nearly 300. I think 300 will be in the new year. So that's a big milestone to achieve. Oh. Right, till next time, have fun running. Seriously, I don't know when this video is going to come out, so who knows what races have been on, what's been completed or anything, but yeah, have fun and stuff over Christmas and that. Or if I'll say that the next one probably as well. But yeah, right, next week, cross flats, see them go a bit faster. And hopefully I'll go quickly at Pudsey tomorrow. Well then, and Merry Christmas. Yes, it's a Christmas parkrun at Crossflats today. I've got my antlers on. They'll be a nightmare to balance all the way around, but it should be good fun. And as you can see, it's a properly foggy one today and it's freezing cold. But it should be a good fun run. I'm looking forward to this one. This should be nice. Right, second last parkrun of the year. Not going to wait until Christmas Day one. But yeah, it's been a good year. As you can see, the fog's lifting a wee bit, but it's so cold. It's absolutely freezing, but perfect day for it. In fact, last week the park looked amazing. This week, yeah, it looks pretty cool in the sun fog. 3 kilometres in, I'm not setting any record with this one, but I'm enjoying it. I've warmed up a bit now, which is quite good. It's just my hands that are cold, which makes doing these wee bits even worse because I've got to take my glove off. But yeah, park's looking great once again. Right, parkrun was done. Time was alright for it, do you know what, for the rest of the year compared to the last couple of weeks. And yeah, really enjoyed that. Park's still proper foggy, which was lovely in the background, and I ended up helping out doing the pictures at the end of it as well, which was quite nice. Again, all the pictures look lovely in the fog. But yeah, really enjoyed that. So yeah, all that's left to say is Merry Christmas. Hope you have a brilliant time and enjoy any Christmas Day park runs that you do. And yeah, we'll see where I am next week. Morning! It's the final park run of the year for me. Well, it's the final park run of the year, I think, in general. And today I've decided to go for a wee long run to Cross Flats, just because I wanted a bit of distance actually. This wasn't a last minute decision from leaving the house late or anything like that. It's mainly just because it's after Christmas and I want a long run in. I've got about 7 minutes to start the park run, less than a kilometre to go. I think it used to be less than half a kilometre to go at this point, so there's no need to actually rush the start line, I don't think. What I am going to do differently though is, normally I would stop the run on my watch, save it, then do the park run, stop it, save it, and then do the run back home as well as a third one. Today I'm just going to keep it all together. I know Cross Flats Parkrun well enough that I know the distance markers. I'll be able to track it pretty easily on my phone, how far through the run I am, based on what I get there at. So yeah, I just quite fancy keeping it together as one big run. And to be fair, I think there might be an achievement or something like that on Garmin at the moment, so it might qualify for me that too if I keep it as one long run. But yeah, I'm going to do that and could go with it. I can reset the kilometres at the start, so I'll always still get my kilometre markers anyway. But yeah, I figure I'll try that just for once, rather than just be a 3 separate thing. And there we are, I'm in the park. Got about 5 minutes to spare, including breathing time, so it gives me a lot more to catch my breath than the last time. And there we are, the start of Cross Flats Parkrun. My watch is still running. I'm getting as much distance as I can, even if I am walking it. Right, I just realised I don't actually need to faff about with resetting the kind of kilometres on my watch. I just ticked over 3 kilometres, like 3.02. I can do the maths for that in my head and the way around. Right, we'll see how we got on here. Alright, 25 minutes, maybe wishful thinking. Yeah, I don't actually need to point out what the parkrun is. This is parkrun 299 for me. Next one, 300. It's the start of the new year, so that's a big achievement. I think I've said the last couple of videos as well, but I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, again, doing a kind of different thing from 299. Right, Christmas music's still on though. Yeah, hopefully there's no copyright claim on this. Right, we'll see how we go on. Like I said, maybe 26 minutes, 27 minutes, something like that. That might be more realistic, but yeah, we'll see at the end. There we are, done. I realised at the start, I checked the distance, so I knew it was 3 kilometres at the start of the run. Didn't take a note at the time, so I've absolutely no idea how I got on there. I think it might be near 27 minutes, but you know what? Take that. So there we are, that's 299 park runs done. 300 will be in the new year, looking forward to that. But yeah, today's run, I actually think I've done quite well. I mean, considering how fast I have been running recently, do you know what? After running to get here, I still think I kept pretty decent pace all the way around, so, and going downhill, definitely picked up the pace quite a bit, so I am pretty pleased with that final result. Like I said, I don't know what the time is, because I didn't take a note, so I'll find out by another time probably. But yeah, I'm happy with that. And now I can try and run all the way back home, so oh well, all that's left to say I suppose Happy New Year. Enjoy that when it comes, and good luck for any running, particularly New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, because there's a lot of races at that point. And yeah, enjoy the new year.